Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Del Gozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.
Welcome, family. Agree to disagree. Live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW of Atlantic City, over Exit 17 in the Parkway. Find them online, BMW of AtlanticCity.com. The Super Bowl pregame show brought to you by our certified public accountant. Make him yours, Gibson Mayer, LLC. Find them on the web, GibsonMayer.com. The Bad Boys of Sports Talk, worldwide leader of Real Talk. Agree to disagree. Tom Arnone, Nick Del Gozzo, Brian Wilson, Greg Mwakovic, Rob Povey on the ones and twos. The 700 level is rocking upstairs. The Stranger, Obes. I mean, this is big-time stuff. Big-time stuff. We're here for the family today. All right, this is Family Talk on A2D. Agree to disagree. It's all Eagles. All Super Bowl. We're going to answer your questions. If you have concerns, we're going to answer them too. We're going to talk about how this curse ends today. We're going to get predictions, players of the game, MVP. We'll do some prop bet conversations. All right? But it really comes down to who wins, who loses. That's our poll question brought to you by Scanzano Sports. Find them on the web, scanzanosports.com. Who do you got in Super Bowl 52? Eagles, Pats? Let us know. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. A2D Radio is where you can find us. We waited a long time for this. We've dealt with so much emotion, so much heartbreak through our lives as Eagles fans. And that ends today, baby. That ends today by, let's say, 11 o'clock tonight when we hoist the Lombardi and the curse is over and you can never tell us what's not in our trophy case.
Hopefully it's over by like 8:30.
And that's real talk. We're going to get a lot of questions.
By the time Jay Timberlake, by the time a titty falls out at halftime, Wilson's looking for it to be a romp and a stomp.
I don't think it's going to be, but I would love that. It would calm my nerves for sure. But today is the day. Let's go.
You know what I'm
thinking?
Let's
go. I got a bunch of bad juju happening to me today, and I don't like it. We're going to fucking talk about it in a little bit. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But everything else leading up to today has been great for us, you know? We get T.O. and Dawkin yesterday into the hall. Like, everything is just, Brady's fucking hooking up with his kid. Like, what a fucking creep. This is our time.
I mean, seriously.
Our time.
Weapon X. Come on.
Everything's lining up. Jerome's birthday today.
Jerome's birthday.
53rd birthday.
Doug's last week. Like, they're just birthdays all lined up. Everything's lined up.
Did you see the art museum?
Time to shine.
Did you see
It's
the art
time to
museum
roll.
picture?
Let's go, Len. It's time to roll. Love
see-
the hair. You look great.
Shut the fuck up. Don't ever talk about my wife unless you want to get taken out. Did you see the art museum picture?
Yes.
Where it's actually LII in the art museum. I mean, you want to talk about
The whole city's green,
You want
too.
to talk
I
about
love it.
amazing and omens and everything about this. Listen, the family's already chiming in. Let me get to some of the questions, comments here. Michael Kelly, what up, Mike? First, smash a Boston cream pie. Second, smash some Boston market chicken. Third, smash some New England chowder. Last, burn New Jersey. Let's go. Jarrell K. Eagles chant. What up, Jarrell? Doug Zeke. Any dogs in the house? Let's go. Birds 27. Patriots 20. Ajayi, and Cox are the 2 players of the game. And let us know. Score, prediction, and players of the game. Chance to win a little Visa gift card on For the Fan, by the Fan. That's what we do. You know what I mean? That's what we do for the people. We're always givers.
We're here for the people.
Mario Palat. What up, Mario? He says, Eagles, baby. Bird Gang, 2:15, stand up. It's our time, and the disrespect ends today. Love it, Mario. James Wilder. What up, James? He's eating goat today, too, James, if you guys noticed
Everybody
that.
should be eating some goat today. We
He
should
said,
be roasting a fucking
we are
goat
getting this
today.
dub, Super Bowl Sunday, one last football game, and we made it. Anthony Devlin, will the Eagles man up on Gronk all night? Listen, if you do too much of one thing, Brady will carve your ass up. So you can't just say man all day. You can't say zone all day. You got to mix looks and make a guy who's been in the league for freaking ever see some things he hasn't seen before.
Get creative, Jimmy.
You got to get creative today. Anthony Devlin, that's that
You
question.
got to dominate up front.
Ralphie D.
That's it, really. Yep. Dominate up front.
Do. Ralphie D, and then we're going to get to our poll question on who wins. Ralphie D, hey, today is the day that grown men all over Philadelphia cry because when the clock hits 0, we'll be getting our rings. Let's go. Jason Gasolia, what up, Jay? Let's go. Joe
Let's go.
Parolo, like what you guys are doing on A2D. Love it, Joey. Thanks for the support, brother.
Joey.
Mario saying 24-17 Birds. While their Eagles win, I actually don't give a fuck what the score is. I have a prediction, but who cares? Eagles win. John Andrews, what up, Johnny? Today is the day.
Absolutely.
The family's
Today
out.
is the day.
Frank Vespi,
They're
go
out.
Birds. What up, Frankie? Joe Parolo, don't care about the score. We win. Go Birds.
Frank is in full costume already.
Full swoopage.
Juan Gitter's coming in. His job trying to jack me over. We told him, not today. That's right, not today, Shaquan. Let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shaquan, my score, just win. And you can do the
Absolutely.
old Al Davis, just win, baby.
Just
It
win,
doesn't
baby.
matter how you do it today. It doesn't matter if it's a 2-run walk-off, a wild pitch, you win 1-0. Nobody cares how this one ends.
3-2.
But to
I'm
the
fine with
poll question, to the who wins, start with you, Sweet.
It won't be 3-2.
Who you got?
I got Birds. I mean, I'm not gonna jump off this train. I mean, we talked about it. Like, it's been a long 2 weeks. The media circus. So, it feels like one story just keeps getting everything just keeps getting drug up and then talked about again. But this team's special. They've been special since week 7. Had dealing with adversity, all that good stuff. And besides, if we're not talking about, the 2 X factors, which is a very two huge X factors, the greatest quarterback maybe of all time and the greatest coach of all time, right? The Eagles are better. It's not even close. They are
95% of the roster.
They are way better.
95%
It's not even
of the
close.
roster.
Now, those 2 pieces, very huge.
Yeah. Monster piece.
Very huge.
Probably the 2
Make
biggest.
up for a lot.
Yeah, so exactly. So I mean, this is. Some people think it's a jog. I think you might put the crack pipe down. All right, and it's not. You're going to be happy to get a W and hoist that Lombardi, but it ain't gonna be a jog. I mean, come on, you know better. I mean, 28-3 last year, you saw that craziness. These guys, they're hard to kill. I mean, you got to shoot to kill, and you got to shoot them. You got to shoot them 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
make
You
sure
can't-
make
you
sure
can't
he's
let off
dead.
the gas.
Make sure he's
I want
dead.
to give you guys
Stick
this.
on the gas pedal.
Before we swing around, too, I want to tell you how I feel real fast about just the vibe.
Now this Eagles defense isn't the Falcons. Go ahead.
No.
No, it's
we
true.
we all have the Birds winning now, right? We all believe, the whole city believes the Eagles are going to win,
Maybe.
right?
No.
Okay. So the way I look at this now it's becoming too easy, right, in my head. So now there's going to be some more adversity to end this curse. So I'm almost thinking that they get a double-digit lead on us early, and we maybe just listen, maybe 10-0, maybe 14, just listen, and we run off 24 unanswered on their ass, just because that's how the Indians, Red Sox, different teams have end curses. They were actually down in the series game, whatever.
We've already had enough adversity. We don't need to go down 10.
I understand that.
I don't want to be down 10
I know
to the
this.
GOAT and the genius.
I
I don't
know
want to
this.
do that.
But
I don't want to do that.
but that's
I
how
don't like this plan. I don't like it.
That's how
I don't like
That's
it.
how a dynasty would end too, though. I mean, that's
No.
how the dynasty would end too.
How about we go up 10-0?
I have no issue with that. I'm
The
not saying that's
phone
what I want to
fucking
happen.
throat.
This guy thinks everything I say is what I want. I'm just saying that would make sense, right? It would make sense for us to have more adversity, which is a season of adversity, a season of our IR team, which could be a Pro Bowl team. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Everything like I look at a guy like Nelson.
We've already had enough adversity.
I think when it's 14-10 nothing,
I'd
if that's
say
the way
so.
the game goes, I could see a big 60-yard grab from Nelson, a guy who was getting ran out last year. All these guys who weren't good enough, like Folsey, these guys are going to make plays today because these guys weren't good enough a year ago, wherever they were. If Foles was in, he was a backup in Kansas City. Nelson was on his way out of the league maybe. And I could just see that work. I can see LeGarrette having a big day to shove it up Bill's ass. I can see Chris Long having a big strip sack today to shove it up Bill's ass.
I see Chris Long with a big
see
play
these
today.
kind of things happening. But let's go to you two, gentlemen.
I want Fletcher
Wells.
to dominate today. To me, it's simple, and obviously, it's not going to be a simple win. Okay, and we all want it. Everybody wants it. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard earned, but you're going to win in the trenches. And we have a better O line than their D line, and we have a better D line than their O line. And let's get it the fuck done. I want to pressure Brady all day. All day.
Family talk.
Me in his face all day.
Family talk.
We want to be closer to Brady than he is to his fucking kids. All right? And let's go
Which is
here.
creepy to
Let's
begin
go.
with.
It's 100% creepy. He's making out with his son, okay? We all know he's a creep. It's time to bury him on the field. I hope Fletcher sacks him and says, give me a kiss stop. Huh? Give me a little 5-second Fletcher, huh? All right? I want to bury this motherfucker. I want to run down their fucking throat. I want to keep him off the field. And when he's on the field, I want to bury him. Let's go. It's not going to be easy. Eagles win. Foles MVP, 28-27, touchdown to win it at the end. Let's go!
Wow.
Let's fucking go!
Walk off.
And we
know
should
we were
be
doing
still
scores.
burning that jersey. Blame this motherfucker that we're not. All right? You
I
can
didn't know
blame
we were
me all
doing
you want.
scores. I got a nice little story for you.
28-27, let's go.
Greg,
And we're all
Greg,
going to be
Greg, Greg,
fucking,
double
we're all
back
going to be
around.
pissing our pants before the touchdown, too.
I got a great story.
It's going to be a real fucking nail biter. Let's go.
Greg, before you go, Joe Perillo says looking for 13 to have a huge game. Talking about Nelson.
Yep.
I agree, Joe. James Wilder, Birds win. 3-score game. Offensive player of the game, Foles. Defensive player of the game, 31. The Green Goblin, Jalen Mills, makes a game-winning play and gets the MVP. A former 7th-round pick who nobody wanted because of extracurricular stuff, right? A guy that was getting on guys' nerves last year because of a little finger wagging, right? The things that – now look at a guy. I think James got him as a Super Bowl MVP with a big freaking play. You know what I'm saying? A guy who could have almost went undrafted is a guy who could end up being a Super Bowl MVP, according to James Wilder. Okay.
I hope he plays well, though.
You don't
Let's
see
play
that.
well.
Oh, we need him to play well.
We got tackle today. Got to tackle. They're going to definitely spread us out. A lot of short passes. Got to tackle. Got to tackle. Kendricks, Brodham, Jenkins, tackle.
Mike Lipinski, come on, Tom. We don't need that talking about, the early lead. Anthony Devlin, I'll chew my fingers off. And John Andrews goes, this game will be exactly like the script from Rocky. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the adversity that the Birds have dealt with. I mean, you like Willie said, you've dealt with it. You've had your fair share. You know what I mean? You're in a wheelbarrow pushing contest with no arms. I mean, since about week fucking 10. Come on.
Is that a
No, that's a patent.
Is that an event?
You can
Is
Google,
that an event?
You can fucking Google that, innit? You ain't gonna find it nowhere. It's right here. You only get it right here.
That's just we're going to hashtag that sweeps real quick. We're going to sweep tag that real quick.
Right here.
A wheelbarrow cushion contest with no arms. Love it.
Greg, before you go, Chrome says, game day, fellas. What up, Chrome? John Andrews, roast goat all day. Joe Perillo, that's where it's won in the trenches. Our O-line better than theirs, their D-line, and vice versa. Alfred Gentile, it would be cool to beat them in the last minute of the game, but would rather blow them out, of course.
Obviously.
The stick man upstairs in the 700 level, 31-10 Birds.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Silver
Oh,
bullet.
you passing? You need
Yo,
one?
drop me one down.
The guys need a drink. The guy need it. The big fella. Oh, you got one left? It's bigger than him.
Drop
It's
down.
bigger than you. It's bigger than you.
Silver bullet.
You could have did without that.
No, it's on him.
Okay, good. Good. I literally might. There could be blows from.
Pick it up after. Would you relax?
Like son of a bitch.
It's a fucking Super Bowl. You better get your fucking head out of your ass. Talking about we can't park out front. You better get your head out of your
That's
fucking
not what
ass.
I said. Don't you
Talking
fucking put that
about
on
my
me.
neighbor doesn't let us park in the fucking out front. Let's go. Don't give a fuck about your neighbor. We'll burn her house down. Let's go.
Park on her
Let's
lawn.
go.
No issue with you burning the house
Let's
down on
go.
the corner. I have no issue with that. You're acting like I'm her. I'm just telling you she's a cunt. Now,
I came into
I
a terrible atmosphere when I got here.
You're making negative.
And we really
You're too
building it up. We're building it up
I'm
now.
not liking his style. Ryan Brodo, 26-24 Eagles win. Player of the game, Torrey Smith. Greg Ordahl. What up, Greg? 27-21 Birds.
Let's go.
Chrome, I have my Eagles green undies on. Too much info, Chrome.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all greened up.
I mean, briefs, boxers, tongs.
He said undies. Maybe it is a thong. Chrome, can we get confirmation?
Wrestling, knowing Chrome.
We
It's a
don't-
wrestling
Yeah,
singlet.
That's
It's
what
probably
I
a
said.
singlet.
It might be a singlet. Wrestling tights. I mean,
With
what do we know?
with a picture of who's the girl? Who's the smoke show?
Bliss.
Which
Alexa
one?
Oh,
Bliss.
Alexa
Alexa
Bliss.
Bliss,
That's
yeah.
the one he
With a
likes.
picture of her on the front of the thong.
Oh, man, yeah,
Good
yeah.
morning.
Hello.
The wifey sweeps. Wow, creative analogy from sweeps.
You know it.
Carl Manley, what up, Carl? 34-21 Birds. Chrome says 34-20 Birds. Ajayi MVP. Joe Perillo, go ahead, Stickman. Real talk, and he goes, real talk, I'm loving it. It is real talk. Greg,
All real talk.
get to you, your score. Did we
Yeah,
go players of the game yet?
No,
we
I'm
doing
going to
this
do
now?
my score, but I'll let
we
him go.
doing this now, or are we just?
Well, no,
doing
who wins?
the
Who
game?
wins? Sorry, who
There was
wins?
a lot of excitement. I got to get my score.
Yeah.
No, yeah, we
I
can-
got my story. I got a nice little score. I got a script for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, after we get through the who wins, then we'll
And then you
circle
can
back.
go, yeah.
Then we'll circle back.
Am I going with my heart? Or am I going with my head? That's my That's my thought process here, right? Obviously, everyone knows I've been against them all postseason
Postseason.
or almost all year.
Good morning.
Well, no, I picked them a couple times.
No, I'm just saying good
in the
morning,
season. Yeah.
7-9. Good
Yeah,
morning.
exactly.
Yeah, I got
All
just
right.
clarifying.
So, obviously,
It's
you don't
clarifying
want
the prediction
to
means
mess
shit.
up. You don't want to mess up what's been working.
Yeah.
So,
No.
obviously, I'm going to pick the Patriots.
Real quick, the only guy on A2D, and it's a good thing because we don't want a clean sweep. Clean sweeps are bad. That's bad juju. The only guy on A2D to go the other side, and he's doing it for the family. All right?
I don't know if he is.
I don't think he is either.
I don't think he is. We
I'm
should
trying
burn
to
his
give him-
fucking jersey now.
No,
Definitely.
I'm
Hold
going-
him down. Rip
my,
down the
my
thing.
heart,
Burn the jersey.
My heart wants green.
I know what your heart
My
is.
heart wants green.
I don't know about all that.
But my head is telling me the two goats, as you explained earlier, yes, everything roster-wise sets up for us. But I just the two goats being there so often, just I think it's too much to overcome. Not for this young group of everybody
Were
together.
the Rams too much for the Patriots to overcome in their first Super Bowl win?
No.
Okay, what the fuck? Are you okay? They were a 10-point dog. They were double-digit
Well,
dog.
no, I'm sorry. You're right.
Oh,
yeah.
My point is,
I misunderstood.
yeah, no, it's all right. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
We're excited. But the point is,
I'm worried about getting punched in the face, but it's
Yeah, I'm not going to hit you. I'm not going to hit you. I might burn your jersey. I'm not going to hit you. I'll keep you as a whole intact. You'll be fine.
Hey, head on a swivel. Crackback blocks are legal on this fucking air. Fuck the NFL. Keep your head on a
what
swivel.
I was saying, because I haven't talked to you about this
Yeah.
week because you haven't been here, but you know that Rams game they went into, they had no chance of winning that
Right.
game to all the experts. They were a 14-point dog,
Yeah.
but all they did was go out and smack them in the
Greatest
mouth
show
early.
on turf.
And that's,
Greatest
what,
show
I, and
on
that's what I
turf.
hope happens.
It's got to happen.
And that's what I hope happens because I think, you know, to me, like the dynasty talk is I think a bit early, but
For who? The Birds?
for the Birds, but to the point though, the making is there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So, like, the roster makeup is there.
It's just
the
a recipe.
quarterback is there.
20
No, you're
recipe.
absolutely right.
20 out of 22 starters
Yes.
signed in
that
the next
D-line
year.
is there.
Listen, it's just
that
the ingredients.
defense is.
You
You're right.
haven't cooked shit yet,
Exactly.
and that's
So
fine.
we
That's-
have to,
you know, let's
and
go.
you have to get over that hump. And I wish it was going up against
But when your
somebody
backup
else.
quarterback,
I wish you
you're
were
playing
going
with
up
house
against
money.
somebody
So
else.
it's
I'm
not,
going to go Patriots.
You know, the stew's not built yet. The stew's getting ready, but it's
He's going Patriots. He's going Patriots.
Without
we got
11,
you got who you want to root for? You got Big Dick Nick or you got Tom who's hooking up with his kid. Well, I mean, it's fucking easy to me. It really is.
All right.
Go with the pretty boy that makes out with his son. Go ahead.
To the poll question, you know, I think anybody, even the national media,
Fucking creep.
You, right? Like anybody who goes against this football team, it's crazy to me. That's just how I feel about it. Like, I just feel like anybody who's going to pick against the Eagles, national media-wise, is nuts. Like, you haven't seen enough. Like, what else do they have to prove to people? They've been dogs. They've been given no chance. The Patriots beat me and you to get to the Super Bowl, essentially, okay? They play in a cupcake division. Not saying that all the accolades aren't fair, that the dynasty isn't legit, because I don't buy into the cheating game, dude. Everybody knows what everybody runs.
Everybody cheats.
I don't dive into that,
Everybody
okay?
cheats.
The guy's the greatest of all time.
I mean,
No
if you can
bias.
get away with
That's
it.
what watching game film is. It's cheating.
Cheating. No bias talk. No bias talk. Real talk. He's the best to ever do it. But that ends today. Okay? He's the best to ever do it. But we're going back and getting. We're going back. Let me fucking finish 700 level. We're going back. And
Keep
getting,
it going. You're good. Keep going.
Thanks. We're going. Thanks for the permission.
Don't you fucking stop. Let's go. What
We're
is this?
going back and getting what was ours in 04. We're going back and getting what should have been in our case at the link in 04. Okay? The demons from 04. That's what we're going back to. If they cheated back then, everybody did. Okay? We weren't good enough that football game. That's what it came down
Bottom
to.
line.
You had a shot.
Today, we're going to be good enough. Today, we have the best coach in football, and that's facts. Okay? This season, who's coached better? I'm going with Doug. That conversation was yesterday. We asked who's the better coach right this second this year. Doug's has gotten more out of
More done with less.
more done with less.
Yep.
That's facts.
Yep.
That's facts.
More done with less.
No, dude. Belichick's the greatest of all time. He's a GOAT, okay? But right this second, Doug's outcoached him.
All of our captains are out.
Outcoached him. Easy.
Our captains of every
Easy.
part of our team are out. Offensive line captain, out. Special teams captain, out. Special team return man, out. Sproles, fucking offensive captain, out.
Middle linebacker,
Middle
out.
linebacker, defensive captain, out. Like, I mean, what can he first off, the fact he doesn't win Coach of the Year and they give it to Sean McGay is amazing. Fucking because he's 32, everyone's like, look how young he is. Oh, Jesus. We should blow him. He lost in the playoffs at home.
He gets enough blows from his smoke
See ya.
show girlfriend.
See ya.
right.
McVay.
You see that smoke show girl he's got on his hand?
He better.
Okay.
He better have
gets-
it. He
gets
better.
enough of that.
He
gets
better.
enough of blows. So
better.
Listen, I got him winning. This is how it's going to end today. The misery, the weight, the weeks of waking up after playoff losses or NFC title games, all the demons just go away today. Everything. I'm not going to do Kyle Brandt and get into the burning of Joe Carter, but it's factual. All the things that have gone wrong, right? All the things, all the tough losses. The Arizona where 5 gets the lead and the defense gives it up. All the things. The Tampa coming in here, right, and ruining us, right? We have to believe today, okay? Every other year. And I said this before, and I'll say it again, we've been programmed as a fan base to assume something bad is going to happen. Get it out of our heads today. It's out of our heads. We're the city of fucking winners, and we're going to act like it today, and the dynasty starts right now. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
I want to. Bob Hartman, what up, Bobby?
Bobby.
Family talk, Bob. How the hell did Bill get the same number of Coach of the Year votes as Doug? What the fuck? Hashtag Team Doug. You're right. How? Listen, I don't get into it. I love that not one Eagle won a legitimate award. A legitimate award. Don't tell me a dance is a legitimate award. Don't tell me Team O-line is a legitimate award. Don't tell me FedEx Air and Ground Player is a legitimate award.
First off,
okay?
they give the FedEx air and ground players to the 2 guys that should have won MVP while they give Brady the MVP. Is what happened. You know what I mean?
So I love it
bullshit.
because it just shows you more that it just shows you more.
Don't
right?
you dare.
What I've
boy.
Yep. No MVPs ever won.
Yeah.
What, like 8 of the last 9 have
Yeah.
lost.
Keep
Good.
it going.
Keep it
Let's
going.
keep it going.
I forget where my train of thought was with that,
No.
but it ends
It's
today.
all,
And
it's all a crock of shit, really.
Just
The
believe.
bottom line, I mean, the way they do things. I mean, Gurley got Offensive Player of the Year, but Brady got MVP. They're both offensive players. So, I mean, get the fuck out of here. So, I mean, like, to me, Ward's cracked me up. Listen, we know what Brady does. Gurley, to me, was a monster. Once Wentz got hurt, it should have been him. But
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
I thought it was Tom
You know
all
what I mean?
along.
You know?
I just think they threw
Willie said it too, but,
Gurley
yeah.
a bone.
yeah, well,
Well-
it's Tom all along because he didn't win it last year.
Well,
that's why.
And plus, you look at his numbers; they're damn good.
But it's because
Yeah, they're not
last year he should have won, but because he had the 4-game suspension, they didn't give it to
Well,
him,
yeah.
and that's why they gave it to him this
Dude,
year.
I think-
Gurley
numbers
should have
not
won
bad.
it this year.
I
in
actually
my
think
opinion.
this benefits us, him winning it, because last year he was on a mission because he didn't.
Right.
Like last year he had 2 missions going into that Super Bowl, right? His mission was Fuck Goodell, right?
And then again.
And then watch what I do because I didn't win the MVP.
Right.
And it was two motivations going in. I almost think that them being there so much, at some point, is going to be an overlook. At some point when you're there that much, it becomes natural to maybe overlook some details.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's how we win today. Like, I almost think that we're the hungrier team. How are we not?
We're the better team.
And the better team.
We're the better team.
Like, you break it down. You break it all down.
We're the better team.
The only thing I give them, the only thing I'll ever give them, right, is two things. I'll give them Tom.
Obviously.
I'll give them Tom.
And Bill.
No, I'm not going coaches. I'm not just talking about players, okay? I'm going to give them Tom.
And McCourty.
And I'll give them their secondary as a whole being better. Just because they're more established.
I don't even know if they are,
you
though.
got it.
I don't know if they are. I don't know if they
No,
are.
I'm not arguing that.
Stephon
I'm saying-
Gilmore stinks.
I'm just
Now
like,
Stephon Gilmore stinks, dude. Come on.
No, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to say I don't know.
You give him
Listen,
Gronk,
and
you give him Gronk, you give him Brady, and Ertz ain't that much of a drop off from Gronk, but Gronk's Gronk, so you give him Gronk.
Listen, and your point is totally valid, dude. And you know how I feel about Doug. You got to give him the coach.
Oh no, I'm not picking
like,
the coach. Is what I'm saying. Like, leave the coach out.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying resume or anything. Bill's still pretty good.
No, he's a GOAT.
Even if you take this year out, you
He's
know
a
what I mean?
GOAT. All I'm saying is that
Dougie's had a tremendous year.
No.
No.
Now I was lost from where I was going.
I'll get
But you
there.
understand what I'm saying. James, what up, James? Kurt Warner was the last guy to win MVP in '99. Good morning, fellas. 35-20 Birds. William Gore, silver bullets flying. That's how we do it, brother.
Yeah.
Gina Rambo, hey, fellas. Let's go, Birds. What's up, Gina? And Mo Green. Doug got robbed. And
Doug absolutely got
he
robbed.
definitely did. And Gina Rambo says quarterback that wins MVP doesn't win the Super Bowl. Yep, it's happened one time. What's 8 out of the last 9?
I mean,
lost.
but did Doug really get robbed? I mean, what McVay did with L.A. was just as good as what Doug did here with
No,
less.
but not the adversity.
I mean,
They
the
didn't lose.
adversity
They didn't lose
aside,
their
yes.
quarterback. They didn't.
But he came in with a brand new team, and they did exactly what the Eagles did, except they lost a lot earlier. I mean, so to say he got robbed,
They
yes,
do what the Eagles did.
as Eagles fans, yeah, probably everyone thinks he got robbed, but he did just as good as a job as Doug.
I don't need them trophies.
But I
need one trophy.
He lost the fucking home playoff
If
game.
anything, it should have been closer.
But that's done in the regular season, though.
Yeah,
the
but
playoff games mean
but
nothing.
when do they vote on this?
Before the regular season
Are we sure
ends.
about that?
Yes.
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't
They do.
believe that.
They definitely do. They
No,
always
I mean,
do.
that team last year was 3 wins.
But it should be closer then. Is all I'm
I'll
saying.
give you that.
You know what I mean?
I'll
'Cause
give you
even
that,
if you do
yes.
regular season, which you're 100% right, that's
Yeah.
what
We
they
beat them
do.
in the regular
It was
season.
13-3. You know what I mean? So the Eagles were
And
the
I'll
one
give you
seed,
that.
13-3. So
yeah.
the gap should be closer. I mean,
Sure.
you can't throw the guy 2 votes.
And
You know
we-
what I mean?
and we
Even
beat
if the
them.
other guy beats him.
And we beat him.
Yeah. Come on. But I hear you. I mean, that guy, he did a tremendous job.
Oh, he definitely did a great job.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't care about the accolades. I care about
Yeah,
one
yeah.
trophy. To
I
me.
thought that team
one
was
trophy
ready
matters
last
to
year.
me.
though.
What is it?
Huh?
I thought
isn't it-
that Rams team was ready to win last year, and just they had Jeff Fisher.
Well, but that's it. They're a 3-team win. Then they went 13-3.
But isn't it
I mean, that's a
fitting?
huge
I think
jump
if I
as well.
coached that team last year, they go at least 8-8.
But isn't it
Might
fitting,
be.
though, that they
It
didn't
might
win
be.
any
I think
awards?
so.
Because, listen, I think it's really fitting that they didn't
I
win
picked
any
them to go
awards
10-6 last
because
Didn't happen.
they're a football team. They're a team. They're not
You're right.
about
They were trendy
individuals.
last
You know what I
year.
mean? So the fact that they win any awards, I think that's tremendous. Not only is it motivation, it just goes to show you what kind of football team this is. You know, next man up. I know they beat the horse and shit, but this is a team.
No.
Team.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
I think that the fact of how much they want to play and win for each other is a huge dynamic in this
Fucking,
game.
let's get some
There's-
ice cream.
someone's-
Fuck, let's get some ice cream.
Let's get it done. And get some
Rocky
fucking
Road.
ice. We got some
Fucking-
ice cream waiting for us, you know? Who doesn't want ice cream? We all want ice cream.
Fucking
All right?
I
unbelievable.
love ice cream.
Who doesn't love ice cream? We
Once
got
they-
about a grand on this couch that loves ice cream, okay? All right? Seriously.
Once they win, the first post coming out is, you know what time it is? It's going to be just a clip of Doug being like, all right, ice cream. That's all it's going to be when they win. That's all it's going to be. Be like, you know what time it is? Start scooping.
I just think when we're so together as a unit and they want this so bad and the city wants it, everyone wants it so bad. I'm expecting them to rise to the occasion today and make a big play. Something's going to happen. Like, there's going to be a big play somewhere that's going to turn the tide to us, and we're just going to ride with it. And Big Dick Nick's going to come out slinging, and we're going to smack Brady in his mouth while he's kissing his kid. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm having a great feeling about today. My day started shit. I got pulled over on the way here. I walk in. They tell me we're not burning the jersey. I'm fuming. I'm thinking like we're going to lose by 3 touchdowns. That's all I can think now. And guess what? Now I'm back. Now the kid's back. Let's go.
We're going to Silver Bowl.
Let's fucking go.
If
you're not ready for this game, you better check your fucking pulse. Let's go.
You know, it's interesting you guys bring it up because it is one thing that has been evident this whole last 2 weeks. You know, the media circus is how close they really are as a team.
Tighten it.
You know what I mean? Like, everyone says, everybody thinks, oh, these guys are a team. These guys like each other. You know, for every team that you talk about. Yeah. But no, these guys, it shows. It comes out and shows. You know, when you have Jalen Mills mixing it up with Lane Johnson in videos, like how often does an offensive lineman and a D-back and like a cornerback actually,
usually never.
Yeah, you
usually
never see
never.
them together in any other type of
They
team.
probably talk 6 times a year.
Yeah, because they're usually going up against each other. They're in different meeting rooms. They're in different parts of the locker room. But the fact that this team is together is absolutely, something special.
And that starts right with Doug Peterson, in my opinion. That starts as a guy.
Family talk.
When Vinny Curry talked about him being one of the most genuine guys he's ever been around. That's player speak, like just saying it to say it. He really means that. This guy's genuine. This guy cares about us. And for these guys who were on the roster beforehand with the old regime, you know how much that means to some of these guys? Just to have a guy believe in you and say hello to you and care about you and watch tape and probably give you credit and go get ice cream together. You know what I mean? Like all you were getting before was smoothies.
That can bring.
You know what I mean? Now you get ice cream. What would you rather have, smoothie or ice cream?
Ice cream can bring war-torn countries together. We all know that. Shit.
Ice cream can definitely bring war-torn countries together.
That's just a fact. We don't need tanks.
And it could be any kind of ice cream.
Yeah.
It could be as bland as vanilla.
I prefer vanilla.
But most of the time,
I
want to say 90% of the time in pro sports, it's lip service.
Yeah,
we're great teammates.
No, you're absolutely
right.
Love
each other, and then you see when Kyrie's ready to go.
My brother.
He didn't want to win anymore. Kyrie didn't want to win anymore. He said, "Let's go. I need to shine. Yeah, you see that MLB. They give you, they throw a big contract at you, and you go, I'll go on this last place team because I'll just take a little bit more money. I don't really care about winning. Yeah. So most of the time it's lip service. I don't see it here. You know what I mean? And it starts at the top, and that's just.
It does.
That's great.
Where we got Mark Keller, let's go. Gina Rambo, Kyle Brand is awesome. Heck yeah, Dilly, Philly. Mike Scans, Philly. What up, Mike?
Scans.
Shaquan Gitters, Eagles got there. Clean, Pat's got there with help. Christopher Estrite, what's up from sunny Florida? Saw a real eagle in the sky. Wow, fly, Eagles fly. What's happening, Chris? Bob Hartman said he'll gladly trade individual awards for Lombardi Trophy. Doug Zeke says, fuck Greg, burn it. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah! Zeke freak!
Zach Boylan, what up, Zach? He said the players hated playing for Chip. They would lay their life down for Doug. I agree. Bob Hartman, Wawa Coffee is supposed to be free till kickoff if you're heading to D-Day for coffee.
They are free. I was just at Wawa. They're like, if you got coffee and you're just waiting in line, get out.
William Gore says a little soft serve twist. Bam. All is good in the world.
With or without Jimmy's.
With or without the Jim.
With clearly.
Course,
Rainbow,
right?
Obviously. Rainbow Jimmy's, put them on top. And if you call them sprinkles, get the fuck out. They're Jimmy's.
Chrissy and Bianca are watching, and I believe this goes to Willie and Tommy probably. Daddy's friends are so mad. The boys are yelling. B, it's all right. We're all right.
We love it. It's good. We're good. We're good, B. We're good.
We're not mad, B. We're not mad. We could be later.
We're
but
excited.
Right now.
Excitement's building. Excitement's building.
Lana texted me this morning, like Raven, she woke up and she goes, I get it. Fly Eagles fly. It's every post you put up.
She married into the wrong family then.
Well, she got her wisdom teeth out, so she's a little like, you know what I mean? So she's like,
well, I woke up to 50 missed notifications. I'm like, I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. How do I wake up to 50 notifications on Facebook?
Tom didn't sleep. He just was like, oh, what can I find? Oh, video. Oh, yes. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
You want a beach house in Siesta, you got to grind it. Shit don't just fall in your lap.
This guy's a microphone up there. Love it.
Love the 700. Shaquan, put that 12 jersey in the ground. Shaquan was mentioning burying it earlier.
Well, you can put it in a bag and bury it. That's fine.
All right.
As long as it's still clean.
No, I'm out of here freaking
As long
shoveling.
as it's still clean. Look at this fucking guy. He's still worried about wearing the jersey. Can you believe this guy? He saw the video of Tom fucking French and his kid. Still wants to wear his jersey.
We're talking time capsule
It's
here. This is
amazing.
unbelievable.
It's fucking amazing.
Fucking time capsule in 5th grade. We're in 5th grade here.
We're dig up that time capsule. We got a newspaper from '96. We got a Brady jersey. This is the guy that we used to make out with his kids, isn't it?
Abel Sanchez, go Birds. Jarrell K says it's a fucking Brady jersey. Buy a new one.
Yes.
Rob Lutman, Eagles. He goes, burn that fucking jersey.
Burn that fucker.
It's our time. We're all we got. We all we need. John Andrews, this is better than WIP. Real talk.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Real talk.
Fuck the dial.
Could have told you that a while ago.
Yeah. We've been saying that for 3.5 years. I don't know where you've been, but, I mean.
But appreciate it now.
Yeah.
Abel Sanchez, you have a podcast. Yeah, I mean, everything goes on SoundCloud, but everything's up after the show. Nothing goes away. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, it all stays. So
What you say stays.
everything stays on demand. Rob Lutman banned Greg. I actually agree with that.
And halftime security.
Drew Rogers, get a dog up in that place over that McCoy jersey. The dude just got in the Hall of Fame. Do you guys think we just we just have a lot? Like, hold on, rep the squad. Come on, guys. I don't have a whole collection of goddamn jerseys. We're doing what we can here.
Well,
I mean,
yes.
shit. Come on, Drew. I got Montgomery up for you, family. I got a signed Trey up for the fucking family. I got T.O. signed up for the family. What else can I do for the people, Drew? What else can I do?
We
Yes.
can
We
use.
got Nikki back up.
We got Nikki back up.
We can fake sign a couple of these, too, if we wanted. We got this one signed. Wilbur Montgomery signed.
Wayne's World.
Fake it till you make it.
Wayne's World.
Swing.
Every great idea starts in either a basement or a garage,
Fucking
baby.
A.
And that's real
Fucking
fucking
A.
talk.
That's real talk.
That's
Bill
real
Gates.
talk.
Hashtag that shit. Real talk.
No, I do have a dog. Actually, I do have a dog, but it's an old NFC. It's a white one. It's an old NFC championship.
He buys the weirdest jersey.
No.
You
it
got to
was-
factor that in.
I didn't buy it.
Like black on black. Who buys that?
You win it on a boardwalk because you just bury shit. Okay, that's where you win it at.
Sharpshooter.
I've always been burying shit my whole life. So I'm over here.
Got him. I was like Markel before the
Game
hit.
show.
Put the hand in the cookie jar.
I was like Larry, first guy in the gym, last guy to leave.
By the way, can you go teach Markel how to shoot that?
No, because I got no clue. I'll fucking screw the guy all
But
up.
yes.
He already is.
I'll be having him right here.
But yes, a huge congratulations to Weapon X. Well deserved.
Yes,
baby.
NTL.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was a little nervous about Doc real.
You think he's going to get snubbed the second year?
Well,
I thought
he was going to wait a while. I thought because his
Safeties
numbers
generally usually
safeties
wait a while.
Don't normally get
The
in
numbers
right
are
away,
never what
and
you
their
need.
numbers are never really good to have the impact for voters.
Well, because
I mean, obviously
they're
we
driving-
like him and we think he's
Unless
a
you're
Hall of
Ed
Famer.
Reed, who had like 20
Well,
touchdowns,
right,
you know,
yeah.
like normal safeties have
I mean,
25
to
picks,
your
20
point,
sacks.
The fact that John Lynch is still not in the Hall of Fame is a crock of
Well, this
shit.
is his first year. I
And
think,
I
right?
wouldn't say Dawkins
But I
was
think
much
he'll-
of
I think
Dawkins wasn't
I
like a
think
great
John's
ball
in next
hawker.
year.
You know what
But
I
I
mean?
think John had a better career than Doc, though.
Well, actually, if you look at it,
Are they
Doc
pretty
had
close? I didn't look at numbers.
If you look at him, John had more tackles, but Doc had like 12 more picks
Okay.
and 11 more sacks, and that's like they were saying big
Well,
numbers.
there you go.
Probably what got him in, yeah.
Yeah,
over
but
Lynch.
I thought Doc was going to wait a couple years, and it was going to be one of those attrition things where finally, like the T.O., everyone got on the T.O. train, and that finally got him in. Because
Oh yeah.
the voters
Well, you knew he had to get in at some
he's
point. Like his
top
his
three.
numbers
Top
are
three wide
amazing.
receiver.
Yeah, his numbers are amazing.
All right, so Edward, I'm going to put
Eagles
it.
always
I'm
say-
going
I'm
to
sorry.
put it in this.
Yeah.
Edgar Venzar, you guys need to be on that EDP jersey level. Fuck EDP. That dumb idiot.
No.
He doesn't represent Philly or anything about Philly. He's
Who
a
is
negative
EDP?
piece of shit.
Exactly.
He's a fat dude who just like all he does is shit on the birds every chance he gets, and people like him because people are fucking programmed to listen to morons. You know what I mean? Like oh, this guy's negative and yells and screams, but has no clue about football.
Oh, he
you
does
can tell
Spurs.
he's never watched football. Never watched football in his life.
John D. Casanova, let me just let you know. I mean, everyone doesn't have to call Tom a kid gets there. He is Frenching his kids. It's on video. All right? So, I mean, that's just fact.
Drew Rogers says that's a good point. Safeties do a little of everything. Their stats don't usually pop. And for a guy like Dog, who wasn't necessarily a ball hawk per se, right? You're not going to get all them numbers.
It's a fucking eye test. Again, we talk about it
Yeah,
all
the
the
dude
time.
was a leader.
I understand its stats. It's a fucking eye test, right? And Lynch is fantastic too. And but it goes to say the numbers, like tackle-wise, Eagles always had a better front seven. So when they get to this, if you're leading your team in tackles as a safety, you're
There's a
cheeks.
problem.
You're
Yeah,
fucking
Richards,
cheeks.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Sorry,
Tampa, you're buns.
Like the end, the end
But
of it.
yeah,
The end of it when Tampa got real
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
like
yeah.
03, 04. But
Yeah.
but early in Lynch's career,
yeah,
Tampa
yeah.
was shit.
Yeah,
They were
tackles,
terrible. He was averaging $120 a year because they were
Oh,
shit.
my God. I got to
Yeah,
read
yeah.
Gina's comment. Gina Rambo's comment's great. She goes, fellas, had to dial the volume down, was getting looks in Dunkin' Donuts. And she goes, then I got an Eagles cheer, LOL.
Yeah, baby!
fucking Dunkin' Donuts. Fuck them.
Hey, where's my 700 level at? E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Let's fucking
Let's go!
Let's go. If we're not ready for tonight, then let's go to sleep in a grave somewhere. All right? I don't know why Greg is not allowing us
Yeah,
burn
not even-
jersey.
not
We're
a
gonna
nap.
keep getting him shit. We're gonna needle him. We're
Fucking
gonna needle him on the break. Don't you worry. We're gonna needle him on the break.
Will skipped right over naps. He said, fucking death.
Dead.
Or change the channel. Fuck it.
Couldn't be a power nap.
I love it.
Had to call quits.
Brady
Dirt.
dead. Gronk dead. Belichick dead. Let's go.
We'll let Tom live. He's got a lot of kissing to do. We'll give him a couple more days.
Fuck him. Let's go.
All right, John Andrews. Brian Dawkins should be in the Avengers, not just the Hall of Fame. Yeah,
Weapon X. Weapon X.
Hold on,
Sir.
buddy. A guy just asked me if we're live, so I want to get back to him.
Real quick, I was in the Eagles Pro Shop yesterday, getting some gear for the game, and his little kid walks in, and everyone's in there is like talking quietly, and the kid walks in and just jumps right into Eagles chant, and everyone like turned around like because he scared the shit out of everybody, and no one cheered, like no one started chanting because everyone was like just zoned in on what they were trying to buy, and I felt bad for the kid because he was like, "Let's go Eagles," and everyone's like startled because the kid walked in from the back door and just started screaming, and everyone's like, "Holy shit!" Scared the shit out of me.
Going. He didn't jump on. He
His,
didn't jump on a
his
chance.
father
say.
deserves a lot of credit. Brought a kid up the right way. Right way.
I can't believe nobody joined in.
I seriously.
Yeah, that's
What
what
kind of
they
a
started
fucking
with.
fugazi shit is that?
But at first, it was like they jumped back, like, "Oh my god, it scared the shit out of me."
Who is this guy?
Rob Brinkman says, Owens finally in. I can finally respect the Hall of Fame, even if it was way too late. Got the White Owens on today, 24-21 Birds, Alshon Jeffrey, MVP. Yeah, he was late. I love what he said back to Jason Whitlock, kick rocks.
Yeah.
Like now you want to.
I still use kick rocks. I like that.
Now you want to
Yeah.
congratulate. Now you want to congratulate me.
Right.
Now you want to be on my side. Listen, it's not about what the guy did. The guy never got in trouble off the football field.
No.
Okay. Was he outspoken? Of course.
Was he a
But he was a media
jackass?
guy's
Yeah.
best friend. He
Yeah.
gave you tons of quotes and let you drive stories.
He
okay.
made your job.
Yeah, made your job
Especially
real easy.
here in this city.
Made your job real
He
easy.
made your job easy.
Real easy.
Dude's
Sit-ups in the
doing sit-ups in his driveway. Yeah.
There's not many receivers when it was all said and done that had numbers like him. Okay.
Well, there's three.
The guy's
Yeah,
a
there's
flat
three.
out
That's it.
freak.
There's
He's
three.
a freak. There's not many.
Number one can't be denied.
I almost
Can't
think
be
he's
argued.
Would
Jerry.
you say
2 and 3. You can
Moss
put
Owens.
Moss and Owens.
who would you
That's
say
it.
was a more complete receiver? Would you say Owens or Moss? I almost
Owens.
I almost tend to say T.O.
T.O.
because he
goes
could do
across the
more.
middle.
Yeah,
Moss,
he could do more.
Moss
because
was
he-
more
he-
dangerous.
Moss was a freak.
But-
Moss was more dangerous, and jump balls were Moss all day. But T.O. could beat you deep. He
T.O.
could beat
go-
you across the middle.
Yeah, yeah.
He could throw a slant to him, and he'll break a tackle and go house.
But I think that was the systems they were in, though. I mean, I think Randy could do that. He just wasn't asked. Early in his career,
He might have got broken in half. He's a little thin
he had
guy.
Chris Carter going across the middle. So, yeah, early in his career, he was just going long. He just wasn't asked to go over the middle. Now, you're right. He might have died, and got
They had
broken
Jake
in half.
Reed, him and Jake Reed just going long, and Chris catching the intermediates.
But, I mean, flip a coin.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, listen.
Moss was a big play guy. T.O. was a big play guy too, but
Yeah.
T.O. could run every route
Right.
in the tree.
I'll give
You
you
know what I
that.
mean?
Yeah,
Talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
route trees. There ain't a route he can't run.
Yep.
Jim Brannigan goes, what up, Jimmy? He goes, who, in your opinion, was the best player from this Hall of Fame class? I think it's T.O. I think it is. It is.
It's probably Moss, right?
No. Oh, well, no. It's Moss and T.O. both got in.
Yeah.
To me, it's T.O. It's close. It's close. I mean, we're all talking Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's not like a big.
First off,
it's not going to be a drop off.
First off, it's a great. How about Ray Lewis?
Ray
I
Lewis
mean,
is
Oh shit! I forgot about Ray.
Yeah,
I mean,
Freddie's
it's
in.
a-
That's what I was gonna
I
go.
went to
Yeah, it's
Tom
Ray.
Arnone.
It's Ray.
It's a great class.
It's Ray. Sorry.
I mean, Ray
It's
stabbed somebody, and he's still
No,
fine.
it's
So-
Ray.
Ray Lewis is
No,
pretty good.
it's Ray. I forgot he did. It's Ray. Ray's the best in this Hall of Fame
Ray's
class.
pretty good.
Best middle linebacker to ever do it.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, off the field, whatever. Best middle linebacker to ever do it. I mean, go. And Urlacher was a pimp too,
Yeah.
who got in as well.
Yeah.
So, I know it hurts Philly.
It's a hell of a class.
It's a great class.
And these classes,
It's one of the better ones
these
that
classes
came out.
are going to get better because they're all guys that we
know.
watched.
Yeah, we grew
You
up
know what I
with.
mean?
Yeah.
So now we get to recreate and rewatch the film of these guys just doing what they did best, and that was just beasted on the football field.
Absolutely.
Completely agree. Jimmy Brannigan says.
Jimmy.
Well, first off, Mike Parker, here we fucking go.
Let's go.
What up, Mike? He just inboxed me like, you guys live already? And I'm like, yeah, we're live. And he's right in. Shaquan, Pat's cheated a total of 6 times. We need that front four to turn up. Everybody has to turn up and ball out. Hell yeah, brother. Drew Rogers, Jim Brannigan, when the Eagles win, you and me are going back to UPS for a night so Wilson can yell at you all night in the lawnside truck. I agree. I agree.
Like back in the days, Jimbo, you cockroach. Let's go, baby.
Drew says, Jimbo, I just like seeing Wilson all wound up. Who doesn't? Who really doesn't?
It started early too.
Mike Parker.
Look at Jim. Look at Jim, the cockroach. Going to root for us today. Oh, we'll take it, Roach. All right, we'll take it. We'll
wow.
take it. We'll take it.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow. Roach up.
Roach up. Hashtag Roach up.
Gina says, NBC 10 interviewed the governor of Pennsylvania up in Minnesota, opened up the thought lines in regards to hosting a Super Bowl in Philly. Oh, interesting. Interesting. William Myers is chiming in. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's go, Willie. Let's go, boys. So we didn't give we decided who was going to win.
Yeah.
I would like, if you guys want, we can go over some matchups later on, just like position battles on who wins each position battle. We can have a little fun with that later on, as well as like prop bets. We'll do some of that fun stuff. But in terms of score, player to game MVP, you guys want to dive into that game
Right now, let's go.
Let's roll with it. Sweepsy, who wants to get it started?
Yeah, I'll get it started.
And wait, we think for 1 second. I'll read off a couple more. Brian
No,
Daly.
I'm gonna. Oh yeah.
Hall.
Ew.
Brian Daly, great Hall of Fame class. Stoked for Weapon X being in the Hall. Brian Martin. Let's go. Birds 30-17. Love it, Brian. Jim Brannigan, I'm taking the Birds on the money line. We don't want you to do that, Jim. Drew Rogers, you guys got a score for tonight, and we're doing it right now.
Doing it right now, Drew.
And here's our score, player of the game, offense, defense, and I need your Super Bowl MVP as well.
Yep.
So you'll be giving.
I'm gonna go quick script and
Yeah, script it out.
Go run it.
I'll
Run
rip
with
it
it.
out, Daddy.
Run with it,
Rip it
Sweeps.
out.
Let's go.
All right, 24-20. Hang on, 24-20 Birds. Now, less than 5 left. Dougie's still going to do his thing. He still knows he's got to go for the jugular. Foles pick. All right, deal with me. All right, now here comes the GOAT. Comes down. Waste some time. 27-24. They take the lead. Minute 30 left. Now it's Niners time. He comes down. Now they're in field goal range. It's fucking – and Dougie just continues to do what Dougie does. Goes up top to Alshon, 31-27. Final Birds. Let's go!
Let's
Foles
go!
MVP! Foles
Let's go! Let's go! Walk
We're on
off!
the same page.
Foles MVP!
We're on the same page.
Willie?
I'll hop right in. We're on the same page. I mean, I already said it earlier. I was going to say it again. I'm thinking 27-21. We're losing late in the game. Touchdown pass. I'm not going to say who to because I don't really care. Touchdown pass from Foles. We'll say Ertz. Touchdown pass to Ertz. 28-27. Win. Let's fucking go. Foles MVP. 28-27 Birds. We're celebrating for next week. Let's go. Let's go.
next
Let's
couple
go.
months.
Maybe next year.
Maybe,
Who knows?
year celebration.
There's a quick comment here on the gram I want to get to. D. McDonough, 42-zip Birds in a blowout.
42 zip.
Come on, man. I don't need another freaking nail biter. I just wanted to get that out because I think that's.
I would love a 42 zip. I don't see
I'm not mad at you.
That's not going to happen.
Is it a mini Belichick coaching? Is it a mini thing? Is it a mini Brady and a mini
So-
Dick?
Yeah, right? We are still going against. Chris Dunn over on YouTube. Let's go. Greg,
So
you're up.
my early prediction was 27-24 Patriots. I felt that the Eagles would have the lead, and it would just leave too much time for the GOAT, and he would come back. And throughout the last 2 weeks, I've been thinking about that scenario, and I couldn't get my head off of that. So I'm still sitting at 27-24 Patriots. The offense and Nick leave the game with the lead, 24-20, and then they come back and win. So obviously at that point, my
Boo that man!
MVP.
Boo!
Do that hockey. There he goes.
Oh my God.
It's like,
Oh my God.
glad he didn't get hit.
fucking Ted. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Let's go, baby!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go.
I got a fucking blowout. The fucking best in the fucking business.
Let's fucking go. Off the 700 rafters.
Let's go.
Off the 700 rafters. Let's fucking go.
Fucking honor to be here. I don't know the fucking best in the business.
Look at
Shout
give
out
me
to
next.
fucking Brodo.
Look at fucking dog.
Fucking Jews.
Is he
There you are, there you are.
B-Dog.
Fucking go.
B-Dog came out of the rafters. I'm so glad he didn't break an ankle.
I
Cheese
love
and
it.
crackers.
I love it. We need that clip.
Greatest
We
thing
need
I've
that
ever
clip.
seen. Yeah, let the guy out.
6'8".
Now you can't leave. Now you can't leave.
Now you can't leave.
The greatest thing I've ever
Good
seen.
catch.
Oh, my
Good
God.
grab.
What an exit.
From the rafters.
Dude, I thought he was going to break an ankle.
Rob
Thank
Lutman,
God.
700 level.
I thought he was breaking everything.
James Waters, 700 level, reopen. Mike Parker, Bird Gang.
Listen, you can't see
Rob
that on
Lutman
the
off
radio.
the couch.
You can't see that on radio, fellas.
James Waters, you're fired, Greg. And I was Gina says she's driving in Lancaster, tons of snow, and John Andrews says Mac Hollins MVP.
Mac Hollins.
Poor Obi can't follow that. You're going to have to go out the front door, Obi.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go,
go.
baby.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You want to give a score?
Huh? Yeah, go put the headset on.
Jump in.
All right.
Get in there. Get in there.
Get in.
This is how I see it going down. We're going to shove the ball up their fucking ass, and we better. We're up 24-17 with about 4 minutes left. Long drive down the field. We kick a field goal. The game ends with Nick Foles kneeling the ball. Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's fucking
Let's go.
Let's go, O.
Let's go.
Sorry I couldn't do what Jay did.
That's great. Let's go.
Couple exits.
This
right
is why
there,
we're the
boys.
best in the business. We got a couple guys coming from the 700 level just down to say hi.
One guy jumped 700 feet. I mean, thank
He's
God
about
his
to
ankle
scream
didn't
this.
break.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to find the time slot so I can rip this. I just want to see where we're at in the show so I can actually rip this video of him jumping off. That's phenomenal.
It's all right. We'll get that later.
Yeah, about 48 minutes, 45. What up, Boo? What up, man?
Oh, we need a shirt, Mike.
What up? Yeah, sure. Wow, that was great, though.
Yeah, that was
that was great, dude.
That was classic.
I was wondering what he's doing. I thought he was coming after
That's
you.
how you have studio. Yeah, right.
I was like, oh, my shit. Shit got aggressive.
I know. I thought I was getting frog splash.
I was about to slide out the way.
I was like, I saw him climbing. I thought I was getting frog splash.
That's how you have.
Maybe that's Thursday nights.
That's how you have studio guests. Number one. All right. I mean, unscripted, just raw emotion. That's just real shit, people. So, you know what I mean? Like. That's all I can tell you. That's just diehard shit right there.
No notes.
Is that a hashtag no
That was
notes?
a hashtag no notes. Off the rafters.
That might be in Old English.
With fucking Tim.
Is that Times New Roman?
Six just
Calligraphy.
wrote in, I just ran over a kid. I don't know. I'm not confirming. I don't want to confirm.
He's okay, though. He's okay.
MCAM on
You-
YouTube.
you
Eagles
just
played
clipped him.
game of their life 2 weeks ago. Eagles lose tonight. Screw you.
Eat shit.
It's our time, Philly.
Go make out with Brady.
Same score as last game. Chris Dunn, see you all on the streets tonight. Hell yeah, brother.
Let's go.
It's our time, Philly. 38-37 Birds. Foles
37.
MVP. And Chris Dunn, let's go. Jonathan Casanova, I think we're going to need a what the fuck play to win this game, like the Giants helmet catch.
That's fine.
We'll see. We'll see how that all
Over
goes.
here on the grand, D. McDonough again. Jay Watt, I tips off 200-yard gain to cement the MVP.
A little J.J. I guess that's it.
200 yards.
200-yard game. We'll take that.
Guys early hitting the blunt early. So
Yeah.
We'll translate. I think it's a giant 200-yard game.
I don't know what that meant.
I
but
said a
just
giant
read-
two.
Yeah, we'll pass it. We'll pass it, killer. We'll pass it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We'll pass it.
So in English, he's looking for a giant to have 200 yards.
I thought reading it, you should call him Clement the MVP, and then he said cement the MVP. So
Yes.
it's Jai, he's MVP guy.
Read that off, Wills.
Says, love you, dudes. Fucking realest show ever. That's why we're here. For the fan, by the fan. It's our time, Philly. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hashtag no notes. Hashtag burning goats. Hashtag make out with your fucking kid again, you fucking weirdo. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm ready now. I came in a little not pumped. Now I'm ready. Hopefully Greg goes to the bathroom. He better stay on the couch because he goes to the bathroom. I'm burning the fucking jersey. I'll tell you right now.
Don't go number 1, Greg, and definitely don't go 2 because it's over.
Someone get Greg a drink. Get Greg a drink.
Get Greg a drink.
I got my mellow yellow right here.
Oh my God, it's freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Homeschool your kid, Tom. Fucking weirdo.
Why does he even have to ask to see his fantasy team? That's ridiculous. He's got to ask to use the internet. All right? He's 12 years old. And the fact that he gives him a kiss and then calls him back because it wasn't long enough is fucking straight creep right there. That's number 1. And then he's giving him a little 5-second Frencher. It's ridiculous. Seriously, find someone that kisses you the way Tom kisses his kids. You found yourself a fucking mate for life probably. Fucking creep. Fucking weirdo. We got to bury this fucking creep. He wears capris and Uggs and makes out with his kids. Let's go. Let's go.
Real talk.
Drives a panel
Real talk.
van. Drives a panel van.
Willie Myers,
What?
Eagles,
Uggs are
strong
really
nationwide. You know that, Willie.
Uggs are really comfortable.
No, I'm not against his lifestyle. Willie Myers, we got this Eagles. Giselle and Uggs. I'm not really against his lifestyle.
I got
Sorry.
a pair at home and an Aston Martin.
Jesus.
Gina Rambo, my niece broke her foot a month ago, had pins surgically put in, had stitches out Monday, got infection in her foot. They pulled 2 rods out yesterday while she was awake and feeling everything. She's on IV antibiotics for a few days. She's watching Super Bowl from a hotel with her dad and mom. Please shout out to Ashley, my niece, my bro John, and my mom Vicky. Thanks, fellas.
Let's
Yo,
go,
Gina,
Ashley.
Of course. Ashley, feel better. All right, we're sending our prayers to
Ashley.
you. They're going to win this game for you.
Hopefully the Eagles
and John and Vicky.
make you feel a little better tonight.
And John and Vicky,
Let's go Birds.
Wish
You know?
prayers to you.
Yeah,
Prayers
prayers to the family, and hopefully the
hopefully
Eagles
gets healthy
the Eagles
soon.
going to get you real good tonight.
Just make sure you're better for midweek.
Just add to the adversity. All right, feel better. You
Yup.
know what I mean? Keep fighting.
More adversity, right? More adversity. Brady drives a panel van. Ha, great line. Jarrell liked that. Jarrell liked that one.
What up, Jarrell?
Foolish Demon, I don't pray. I watch football. White Queen said the same shit. Who's he talking about? You need to.
Tom, the dude that said you need to game your life in a prayer.
You don't need a game of your life and a prayer to win this football game. He's got to be tough, man. That's how you win this football game. I haven't gave my score or prediction yet, but
Willie?
did you give your
he
score?
went.
Yeah, 28-27.
Yeah. Like I said earlier.
Who's your MVP? I must have missed
Nick
it.
Foles.
Okay. I must have
Touchdown
missed it. My
pass
bad.
at the end.
Oh, that's right.
28-27
Yeah,
dub.
Walk off.
Walk off.
Hashtag walk off.
Hashtag walk off.
Yeah, but Jake Elliott still got to kick the field goal.
No, he does not.
Well, yeah, the extra point. Yeah, that's
Yes,
fine.
he does. Though.
Hashtag
There's
walk
going to
off.
be like 30 in my book. There's like 40 seconds left. Eagles up 4. He gets to about midfield, but you're just not going to get it done. You're just like the ears are pinned back and it's over.
So, like I said earlier, I think they get down early. Might be 7-0. Might be like a 10-0. I don't know. I just think there's going to be something that makes us think for a second, like, oh shit, we're going to lose this game, and then we roll, and then like 24 unanswered, and it gets to 24-14, and it ends 27-17. Defensive player of the game to me is Chris Long. I'm going with Chris Long. I think he makes a couple big plays today. Offensive player of the game, I'm going with Nelson. Went with him all year. And my MVP of this football game is Nelson Aguilar. I think he has 2 big catches for TDs. I think one's a long one. I'm thinking about a 50, 60-yarder.
Well, we
deep
found
ball.
out he's the MVP of the year after
the girlfriend. No
Yes,
question.
yes.
No question about it.
Especially
Big year for Nelson.
Big year
I
for
think-
Nelson.
Big year.
And Rowe's going to be chasing him around, so I mean, you should expect big things. I mean, they'll probably obviously do some different things too, but on the surface, I think Rowe's supposed to try to attempt to run.
I heard some that you might see Malcolm Butler matched up against Nelson a little bit
they're gonna
too.
do some things,
So we'll see how they go about it. But we got a lot of weapons they got to worry about tonight, and I can't believe it's finally tonight. I feel like every show I've been doing, it's like,
that's the big thing. It's like
20
it's
days from now.
finally here.
Well, it's about here.
Like the
400
talk
days
ends.
from now.
It's time,
The
baby.
talk ends. Now it's time. Let's ratchet
It's
up
time
and
to go. It's time to
Yeah,
go.
Brandon Graham for me on the defensive side.
Yeah,
I
love that
didn't,
one.
I didn't do. I didn't do.
I'm looking 2
defense.
sacks. Get that outside pressure. Everybody knows the recipe, whatever you call it. But let's get some outside pressure. But I'm looking for Graham to get 2.
Yeah, Brandon Graham's a guy that I said a couple weeks ago. I've finally gotten over
Earl Thomas.
the Earl Thomas
Me too.
gaff on that draft because Brandon Graham.
He's a better player now.
Well, early in his career was asked to do so much different things than what he's supposed to do.
It was a 3-4 at one point.
He was supposed to stand up and be a linebacker. Now he's got to put his hand back in the dirt, and it was kind of unfair to him. And he's just turned into an absolute, as Von Miller called Carson Wentz, he's just a baller right now. Yeah. He's just going out and doing his job. And then I love what Jim is doing with Brandon when he gets a little creative and moves him on the inside as opposed to what you would naturally think the bigger Vinny Curry on the inside. So now you get that speed up the middle and that guard center, gap.
Yeah.
And you let Vinny still take the, Vinny or Chris or Derek on the outside, still let them take away, and Brandon's still on the field pushing up through the middle. So I really like what Brandon Graham has become, and I'm finally over the Earl Thomas thing. Obviously, I was still love Earl.
First couple of years we were real.
Yeah.
And plus, once you seen that video a couple months ago, I mean, I think if you threw up, when he chased Jason Garrett down the hallway. I mean, wow. if you didn't need that, then that was it right there.
So my defensive player of the game, while I love, I'm going to go 91. I'm going to go 91. And I think
Fletch.
I think if there's going to be a defensive MVP in this game, it's going to come from our front eight. From the Eagles side. Whoever the commenter was with the Jalen Mills, I love that. But if a D-back is our defensive MVP, then we're in a bad game than when we want to be, because that means Tom Brady is not getting pressured, not getting hit from an Eagles standpoint. So I'm going to go 91 on the defensive side.
I like that.
Yeah, I went long and Aguilar. I think the guys. What I think about Brandon Graham and sweeps he's talking about, and him being the MVP or making big plays, defensive player of the game, whatever. But it's another guy who was almost ran out early on in his career.
Right.
A guy who wasn't good enough, like you were talking about. A guy who wasn't going to live up to Earl Thomas early on, and everything was against Brandon Graham, just like Nelson Aguilar in a way. These guys were first round picks, and it looked like they were misses. It looked like they were both misses, and both, to their credit, have turned their careers around. I think both of them have big games today. I really do. I really do.
And the thing, that's where, if you just step back and relax a little bit, you can do it in all four majors, and you can do it in every draft. So it's silly to drive yourself crazy like that. You know what I mean? But I know we do that, on the, as a sports nation, and we it's as talking heads, it makes for good radio or TV, whatever.
Oh,
but you can do it. You can do it.
Speak for yourself.
But I'm saying, you can do it. You can do it in any other sports. You can pick anybody and say, oh, well, we could have took that guy. Oh, thanks a lot, fucking Einstein.
Yeah. You can go back and redraft after the year and be like, you butchered this. We all wanted Foster. Derek Barnett might at the end of the day be better than Reuben Foster. You know what I mean? So you just don't. You don't know. You just don't know. It's a crapshoot. That's why MLB draft's a joke, because dude, most of the time you're going to miss on that the first round pick. It's just it's so hard. You got a million rounds, a million dudes,
that's what I said.
And you got to rely on all these guys to give you the right information on a million freaking kids. It's a lot.
Like me and you were talking. I was like, that's why they have 75 million thousand rounds.
Yeah.
Because
it's a lottery.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to hit. You don't know what kid's going to go back to college or what kid's going to actually go to college and so I mean, look at this year's NBA draft. I mean, what Dennis Smith Jr. and what the dude from Utah is Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell.
Fantastic.
They'd be 1-2 right now if you redrafted that.
Yeah. No, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
As opposed to Fultz and Ball, they'd be 1-2 right now the way they're playing. Yep. And that's only halfway through the year. Now, who knows what that turns out to be? But sorry, not to get off topic.
No, you're good. Brian Michael, go Birds. Mike Parker, Big Dick Nick, slanging that third arm. Big pylon.
Yeah.
Robbie Lutman, let's not get sidetracked. Burn that fucking jersey already. Take that show outside and burn that bitch. We were all waiting and watching for this. Greg, stop holding on to Brady's shock strap and let it burn. We need this. People are talking.
Burn this mother down.
Justin Del Falco, let's go Birds. What up, Justin? Jeremy Bewin, what up, Jeremy?
What up?
Now that's a panel. What's up, guys? I got Nicky Foles, player of the game, 4 TDs.
How do you spell it?
And he spelled it right. And 4 TDs. And on defense, Cox 2 forced fumbles. Ooh. Jimmy Brannigan talking about he doesn't have a score.
Jamming that
so
Cox.
that's where we're going to leave that, Jimmy.
Jamming that Cox in that ass.
Rob Hutman, Vinny Carey, and Jarrell Burn that fucker. And
for the people.
Drew Rogers said, speaking of the MLB draft, how Daniel Sharliff, I can't say his last name, Mark Sharliff, whatever the fuck his last name is. When's the last time Wilson trolled Mark? about his son. When was the
Yeah.
last time? It's been a while. You
His
let it
son's
go?
nowhere to be found anymore in the MLB, so there's no reason to make fun of him anymore.
Tigers missed on that one.
Yeah. Good pick.
That's a perfect time to do it again. You know what I mean? That's a perfect time to take a shot. Like,
I've risen above Mark Slurry. See, he's still like a semi-public figure. I'm above semi-public figure. There's no reason-
True.
You don't make fun of people that are below you. You know what I'm saying?
You jumped him.
That's just mean.
Yeah, that's just upsetting. That's just bullying. I don't bully. I'm anti-bullying. Okay.
Rightfully so.
That's right.
Rightfully so.
Look at Zill Jones. He's right. This is bigger than you, Greg. And we've been telling him that all day. It's bigger than him.
People on YouTube aren't happy about him right now. They haven't been happy
shouldn't
from the
be.
start.
That's
People are really upset. You know, they're pretty much saying we let him down. You know, we really did.
Well, it was never officially asked of
Oh,
me.
it was. You
listen.
can keep playing that card.
I would have told you from Jump Street it wasn't
I
happening.
love how I keep saying it wasn't asked when it was put in groups a million times. Like, yo, we're burning this bitch. Hey, Greg. Yeah, Greg, we're going to burn the jersey.
Yeah.
And then you kept running with the same narratives. Oh, nobody told me. Well, when you're here for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
it got through your head. I know you had a lot of travel and a little bit of jet lag, Daddy.
Yep.
But you didn't miss it. You didn't miss what we were saying for 2 weeks. All right? You can try to use that excuse. Somebody
Email.
bring over 125, give it to Greg, and we'll burn this bitch.
Email sent.
Jarrell K saying it's a huge letdown. I will
You've
wait
got
2
mail.
weeks. What the fuck? Rob saying let's start a GoFundMe for Greg to buy him a new jersey. Mike Parker, zip tie Greg to a Crisco bowl.
Pornhub is now involved. It's no longer Crisco. It's that good shit. It's that good anal shit.
KY or nothing. KY or bust.
That's that Ron Jeremy shit.
That's Brady family talk. Probably tying his kid up. Wow. To the Crisco. Wow, really?
He might be.
If everything you said over the last 24 hours,
All I said
that was too far?
All I said was facts. He makes out with his kids. That's facts. There's video of it.
And there could be video of a Crisco poll coming real soon after what we saw. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're saying. Dude, M-Cam. Do us a,
It's all right because Bleeding Green
Yeah, do
and,
us a
and
favor.
Renee are all over him.
Do us a favor.
They're trashing him.
do us a favor. All right? Go fuck yourself.
M-Cam.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyone that doesn't even have an actual picture that goes by like, obviously you're a fucking troll and a crumb and just kill yourself. You know, seriously. We're all on board of you killing yourself, M-Cam.
We are promoting that, actually. The guy's going to die, and it's going to be all on us tomorrow.
I'm fine with that.
These
Kill-
guys
kill
said-
yourself.
These guys told him to do it. You know how the world works today. It'll be all blamed on us. Like, we slit the knife over
Bunch
the
of
wrist.
pussies.
We put the knife over the wrist. We did it. Todd Van Rel. What up, Todd?
Todd,
What up,
hey.
Tad?
Said, I'll Venmo to 125 right now. Burn that fucking jersey.
Yeah, let's go, Todd. I love it. I love it.
Oh,
What's your Venmo,
where's
Greg?
that fucking? Where's that Roach? He owes Tom $500. Let's go. We
Yeah,
need
where
it.
is
We
that
need it.
Roach?
Need it.
So, through the last 2 weeks, there's been guarantees of victories. You know, I think for the
been
people,
done. You've been doing a bunch.
I think for the people, I got to go back with what worked, and I feel the same way I felt these last 2 weeks. It's a better football team than anybody they're going to play. There's nobody that's going to overwhelm them. I don't care how great they are, how great the legacy is. I'm guaranteeing one today, boys. This is a lock. It's a load up on the birds because regardless, they're covering this bitch, and I wouldn't do money line just because why? Take the 4.5 always. But if you're going to do the money line, load the fuck up. Burn Cam with the jersey, bleeding green. We agree. Burn
We agree.
fast.
There's room in that
Burn
trash
fast.
can. There's room in that trash can.
Gina says my page is Eagles Bleeding Green 72 is my Instagram. Nice. And Jarrell says I'll Venmo 25. So now you're at 150. So now you're overpriced. Now you're getting more. All right. Now it's really bigger than you, jerk off. All right. You keep fucking running from it. Fucking love the guy, but I'm not happy
Yeah,
with him.
that's one chip.
That's one.
That's one
It counts
chip.
as one chip. They're all starting to go. Now it counts as one. That's was that Saving Silverman?
I guess Kimberly Wallace is fine with Cam dying because she said I'm fine with that, crying faces. So I'm assuming like Kim's right with us, like just go die, Cam. End it now. End it now. But yeah, we want your score, score, MVP, chance to win a Visa gift card on us, Super Bowl Sunday. All right. We'll see everybody obviously on Broad on Wednesday.
Penny, where you at? Copy.
Yeah, where is Penny? I'm
Copy.
gonna have to tag him.
His birthday was
My-
yesterday. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Penny.
Penn. Penn. Penn's a great dude. man.
Copy.
Penn's a great dude. If B can rake anything like his daughters, you're in good shape, Sleepsy. You know what I mean? She better be able to hit. I know you won't be happy if she can't. Well, both. I mean, shit.
It's early.
Shit, the lady rakes too. I mean, you got a raking family.
He goes, it's early.
How she look off the tee? She look good off the tee now?
She's more worried
We
about
didn't get any
She's
answer.
more
We
worried
didn't get
about
any answer.
lassoing.
Yeah,
She's
she's
more
a
worried about
lassoer.
lassoing.
She's a
The
lassoer.
little Tykes tea.
Yeah, she don't listen for shit yet. So, all right. In due
Can he
time,
get her
in
line
due
of feet
time,
up straight?
in due time.
Get her line of
Like-
feet up straight.
Like Willie said, she's a big lassoer. So.
Kim says, "Yup." Promoting Cam dying. Go die,
Yep.
Cam. Go die. I want to break down, position battles. We did it Wednesday. I know Greg wasn't here. Obviously, you two were on the show Wednesday, and I think we came out like 4-2 after some like pushes or whatever. So I want to do that again. I'm thinking maybe we take like a 2-minuter, regroup for a sec, burn a boat, take a piss,
Burn
and
a
come
jersey.
back and rock another fucking hour straight with the family. Don't go anywhere, people. We're coming back again. Score predictions. We're going to break down. We're going to break down all the things in this football game. We're going to do some prop bet talks. Everything. Whatever the hell you want to talk about. We're even going to tell you where the fucking coin's going to land. All right? We're going to go as deep as that shit. And I want to tell you a little story that I heard of.
I like heads. I like heads tonight.
The Joe Namath, Russell Wilson story from when Seattle
you would've
played
lose money.
New England in Super Bowl. I thought that was a great
lose money.
story
Heads.
I heard from Russell Wilson the other day. So all that. We'll
tell?
continue. All Eagles talk. Super Bowl 52 pregame show.
Sour Patch Kids, Monster, hit us up.
Bad Boys of Sports Talk. Bad Boys.
Shop right
What
water.
you gonna do?
Worldwide leader of
When
Real
burn
Talk.
Greg's jersey.
Agree, disagree. Tom Arnone, Nick Del Gozzo, Brian Wilson, Rob Povia, Greg Milwakovic. Sorry, I skipped you. Whatever.
It happens.
Whatever. That's what happens. when you
Back of the line.
It's not
Back of the line.
That's when you
what
don't burn the
happens
Back of the
goddamn
line.
jersey. That's when you don't burn the jersey.
Yeah, it
It's
happens.
unbelievable.
Put them in the bed.
Family, stay right with us. Give us 2-3 minutes. We're going to be right back. Finishing it up. Continue our Eagles talk. We'll see you in a few.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
A2DRadio.com is proudly sponsored by Gibson Mayer LLC.
Hi, folks. Bob Mannery here. You're listening to A2D Radio, real sports talk radio for the fans, by the fans, no agenda. These guys are the best in the business. Hashtag it. No notes.
Weird eagle right here. Weird eagle. Shimmying. Jessica Alba honey. It's like Jessica Alba and honey. The shimmy is real, baby.
J-Lo was performed last night. I got a lot.
Yeah, ever since A-Rod's been in there, I lost a little bit of respect.
A
lot of steroid up
saw a
in.
lot of grand videos of people out there with J-Lo and the party.
Yeah, big ass, small titties. Whatever you like, whatever you're into. The best in the business. The bad boys of sports
Big ass,
talk.
small titties, best in the business. You know?
Real talk.
She wanted to grab a larger set. We'd be happy with her too. You know, we're not upset.
Back that ass up.
Hopefully Timberlake gets some titties out tonight, too.
Uh-oh.
Titties!
Oh, Titgate.
Hey, let's go. Curse is ending. The best in the business. Agree, disagree. HDRadio.com. Live from the BMW of Atlantic City Studios. BMW of Atlantic City. All back at 17 of the Parkway. Find them online. BMW of AtlanticCity.com. Every Sunday, we are brought to you by our certified public accountant. Make them yours. Find them on the web. GibsonMayer.com. Tom Arnone, Nick Del Gozzo, Brian Wilson, Greg Milwakovic, Rob Povey on the ones and twos.
The most hated man in New Jersey.
The most hated man in A2D
We
history.
should burn him. We should burn the jersey while he's wearing it.
See, you get what it,
Yo,
see, you
Steve
get out of
Maroney, what's up, brother? I see you on the tube.
Where's Steve? SJM?
Right here, SJM, yeah.
Tom, fellas, let's fucking go. Let's go, Steve.
What's up?
Let's go.
Mike Madaraki, Foles. That's his MVP of the game.
Absolutely.
Mike Parker.
I mean, that's obvious, though. I mean, I feel like quarterback, if he plays well, quarterbacks usually win MVP.
Yeah.
So if he plays well, he should win MVP.
Mike Parker says back with the most savagery coming at you. Yeah, we
Absolutely.
come at you, brother.
That's why we're here.
Real talk
That's why we're here. We ain't here to play fucking games with you. Let's go.
We ain't here to kiss you like Brady kisses his kid.
No.
Cover your neck.
Definitely not.
Cover your neck.
I don't even stare my parents in the eye that long. Who the fuck does that shit, dude?
Cover your
Who
neck.
does that shit? I don't know. I guess what I've asked. I know a lot of people. I've asked a lot of people the last couple
Me
days.
too.
No one kisses their kids like that. That's the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. And guess what? Bill Belichick does it because he did it with his daughter on the field. So they're both like that, fucking kissing cousins, these two motherfuckers. Let's kill them. Skin these goats. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Kissing cousins. Kissing cousins. It's amazing.
Fucking Christ.
Ralphie D. What up, Ralphie?
Ralphie.
Pre-game lunch at the house. If you guys want to come, homemade meatballs and baked ziti.
I'm in.
Let's go.
Where we at, Ralphie?
Ralphie.
Where
You
we
live
at?
too far away, Ralph. I would definitely
No,
come.
he's not that far. He's only like 20. He's only like 20.
Slide in the DMs.
He's only like 20 minutes away. Ralphie's not that far. Stickman, always an honor.
Meatballs. You had me at meatballs.
No.
Sticks to jump out of the 700 level was iconic.
I thought I was getting frog splash, Stixie.
I would have slid. I mean,
Chrome loves the kissing cousins.
One of the best things
Yeah,
you'll
Chrome's
ever
a fan.
One of the best things you'll ever see, Stixie.
Mike said, Maddox says, love the neon green Uncle Sweepsy.
Yep.
Representing. Mike Parker, burn it while he's wearing it.
that's what, I might as well.
Joe
See if you can get out of it.
McDonough.
Stop, drop, and roll, Greg. See if you can get out of it. We're taking bets over under. We're such fucking degenerates. We're fucking over under 2 minutes. Can you get out of it? Why it's burning?
Yeah.
Over under 2 minutes.
It's only a 2X.
How's the shuttle time? How's the shuttle time?
It's a little tight.
What's the shuttle
A
time?
little
like?
tight on that one. That one's a little tight on you.
Keep the shoulder square. Shoulder square. My wife chimes in with maybe I have to screenshot this one because this is great.
Whatever.
She goes, There's a Super Bowl going on at a Justin Timberlake concert. Crying emojis.
Wow.
She's the best in the business.
Jay
His wife.
Timberlake.
Best in the house, probably. I don't know about the business.
Well, the house runs the business, so she'd be the best in the business.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Dunked, done.
Work at
I'm
home.
just saying she's better than you. That's all.
That's why I married her. You always go up.
You gotta go up.
You don't go down.
You don't go down.
I mean, I'd be an
You gotta
asshole.
go up. You don't go down.
I
That's
would,
really,
I would never let me on the show. If I went downwards,
No, you don't go down.
Don't friend me.
You don't go
We're
down.
friends.
Yeah.
You don't go down.
No.
You go up. I
That's
upgraded my whole life. I was like this.
Now in this
whole
scenario,
life.
in this scenario, that's sexual harassment. When you go down, you're harassing.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I go down. I go down plenty. You can ask her. Who?
Good man right there. There's a team guy.
Shocker.
There's an Eagle team guy right there.
Not all about him. Family talk. Family talk.
Sir.
For the fan, by the fan.
Oh, my God.
Family talk.
Hey, if you're not a giver, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know what I mean, have a little class.
They reciprocate.
Have a little class. Jarrell says I outkicked my coverage. That's real talk. Chrome says, Lena, you the real MVP. That's real talk as well. Give the lady all the credit. She deserves all the credit here. Mike Parker says he's taking bets on the jersey. Mike Mayer said Mike said I already cried once today. Won't be the last time. I was watching the hype video this morning that we put out, and that got
With
me.
the Herb Brooks?
Yeah, that got me.
That was well done.
That got me. I'll give
That's
credit.
that's one of my.
That's a Rye idea right
I know,
there. That's Rye right
good,
there.
Good, great job, Rye. Because that's one of my favorite scenes from that movie.
No,
Miracle.
Of course, absolutely. One of the best movies ever.
Len says no complaints here.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, giddy up. Let's go.
Oh,
Guys-
she's the best. Why I fucking
Guy's got a
married her.
fast tongue.
Kid's a talker.
Hey, it translates. It's not just the T-shirt and shorts guy. It translates.
He's been working off the field. Who kid? He's been
It
working off the field.
translates. Yo, he can hit every throw in that fucking tree, Lena.
I'm not just a closed environment guy.
This guy does not.
They got a hot tub, he'll tell you.
Does not wilt under the pressure.
Not just a closed environment guy.
Oh God.
Oh, shit, I'm crying.
And we're off the rails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chrome's crying. I got Chrome crying.
Is there a game tonight?
Mike might be crying again. This
I
might, Madarack, I wonder if you're crying twice now. I know Chrome's crying. Did we get Mike crying again?
I might be a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Back to Kimberly Wall says, good man. Lenny, you go, girl. Mike Parker, Foles' face on the Rocky montage. Fuck Drago. Yeah.
Fucking A.
Did we post that up yet? I don't know if that went up yet. It might have.
Well, it was part of that video.
No, at the end, he has Foles running down broad.
Right.
You know, as Rocky, which was a great little topper. But we created another one with Rocky, and that should be posted, I'm sure, soon. So I didn't know if Mike already saw it. It's not up yet. But we have a Rocky one dropping probably within the hour, and then we'll have a little live, like, who wins going on, too. I mean, you can
We got a bunch of shit coming
You can
today.
put out 25 who wins today. I mean, right, you can put out 25 who wins. The people want to just keep saying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Keep
yeah.
saying it, keep believing it, and real shit happens. And that's how it goes. But listen, I just want to say to the fam out there, just enjoy today.
Soak it in, baby.
Enjoy the moment. It doesn't happen all the time. As much as we want to say 20 out of 22 starters are signed under contract for the next 2 or 3 years, you got a 25-year-old puppy that's going to come back stronger than ever. Right? With all that being said, nothing's guaranteed.
No.
As much as I believe this team is going to set up to have a big, long run over the next 6, 7, 8 years, okay, nothing's guaranteed.
Never know. You never know.
Right. If I told you at 0-0, before the season started, that on February 4th, we'd be playing in a Super Bowl, what would you say? Let's fucking go is what we would say.
Let's go.
All you ask for is an opportunity when the season starts. These gentlemen, because they worked their tail off, have gotten an opportunity. They closed down that opportunity today, and nobody can ever talk about the past. You like the Cowboys people, the Giants people, to other fans out there, the NFL memes.
It's a big
the
fuck you to all the
NFL
cockroaches
memes,
around.
The ghetto Gronk, all the jabrones out there that take shots. To the Boston Crumbs, the Southside Crumbs, you talk like idiots. Okay, to all of them. You can't say a word after tonight.
Absolutely.
You can't say a word.
South
The
Boston?
Southeast?
Oh, no, fucking Southies?
I'll throw a thing of clam chowder off a Southeast forehead, okay? Because I don't care. Because this dog ain't scared about a dark alley. You know what I'm saying? They got to come over and throw Geno steaks at 5 a.m. when nobody's rolling around. Try doing that 12 o'clock on a Friday, homeboy. You get your lamp lit. Really. I got no problem going to the south side and throwing one right off of one of them idiots' faces. They might talk normal
But to your
afterwards.
But to your point about enjoying it, we don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Look back at the Phillies run in 2008. Now, yeah, we got back there in 2009, but that team was then built to sustain success, and it never happened again. So,
What happened? Your best player, your carrier, hurt his Achilles and wasn't the same.
Dan Marino.
Dan's a great example.
There you go. Yeah.
Dan Marino. He went young. Everyone said, "Oh, they're going to be back. This guy's great."
The thing I'm the opposite on here.
Sorry.
No. Dan's a great analogy. But the thing that makes me think they're going to be back a lot.
Chrome's crying again.
All right, back a lot. The thing that makes me think this, he's hurt right now. Nobody works harder than this kid. The Larry Bird analogy, first guy in, last guy to leave, is not a joke when it comes to this kid. The reason that his progression from year 1 to year 2 was such a jump is because he's the first guy in, dude. Yeah. And that carries into Nelson. He helped Nelson because the guy's a fucking leader. He helped guys get their heads right because leaders do that kind of shit, right? Jordan just didn't become great. He was the first guy in, last guy to leave. He worked to be great. Just like Carson. When Carson was 16 years old, this guy wasn't getting drafted by nobody. They're the kind of guys you want. The workers. The guys who had to put all the work in. Like the Baker Mayfields of the world, for instance. A guy who was a walk-on. Had to work. Carson, the same thing. Went to a shit school. Nobody knew about him. He grew. He got bigger, and he worked. He worked. And I tell the kids all the time, man, you can be whatever the hell you want to be if you're going to be the first guy and last guy to leave. And you're really not just in there walking around and going through the motions. If you really put in the work in, you can be great. What makes me think he's going to be back a lot is he's in this moment right now and not playing. To me, the kid I know, the 11 that I've gotten to know, he's going to be back a lot because he didn't get experiences with his family the way he wanted to.
Listen, there's a ton of Fugazis out there. You understand? The man in the mirror never lies. And this kid fucking outworks everybody, and that's real talk. You know what I mean? And so does 12. You know, I mean, but but that's for your time is past.
Yeah.
Your time is past.
We're just hoping he's already. Listen, he's over 40. Maybe it comes to an end today, huh?
Your time is past.
I love Fletcher to come through, hit him in the knee, first play, fucking end his career. Fuck it. Fuck him. See you, Tom. Go kiss your kid.
To your point, everybody started 0-0, baby. Everybody started fresh, and then to be one of the last two standing, what an honor. And the NFC was an absolute gauntlet. You know what I mean? It was tremendously. The AFC was a joke this year. You know what I mean?
Complete joke.
With luck out and the
AFC was a walkthrough.
Broncos being cheeks and Andy doing his thing. It was a two-team.
Oakland.
It was
everyone's sleeper pick was Oakland.
And they'll probably be there next year with Groots.
Not this guy.
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Not me either.
I said Oakland's going to stink.
Yeah,
but I knew it.
The best thing for the AFC was for the top two was the Chargers not getting in.
Yeah,
I felt they
were tough.
They were hot.
They
were hot.
You know what I mean? But you weren't scared of Bortles beating you. I mean, they were 9 minutes away from pulling it off, but you weren't scared of him. Same thing. You weren't scared of Case coming here.
They lost that game when they kneeled on the ball with a minute left in the first half.
Yeah. That's juggler talk. That's where you got to you play to lose, you lose. At this time of the year, you play to lose, you lose.
They lost that game. You kneel on that ball? Come on. You
Mike,
can't do that against GOAT.
Mataraki and Chrome chiming in about Jerome. Chrome says happy 52nd birthday. Well, it's 53rd actually today, but right now he's 52. He'll be 53rd after the game starts. But he said, happy 52nd birthday to Jerome Brown. Rest in peace. This one's for you. You know that. And for Reggie.
Bring it home for Jerome.
And Mike says today's his 53rd birthday, the last day of his 52nd year. Super Bowl 52. So right now he's still 52.
Yeah.
And that's just another omen that you look at and you say, man, this is for all the guys before, man. This is for DeAndre Waters. All right. This is for Jerome Brown. This is for Reggie White. This is for Jim Johnson.
All those great
Randall Cunningham.
The guys who are still alive too.
But all the guys are still alive. It's for everybody. It's for T.O., Westbrook, Dawkins,
Wilbur,
McNabb,
Trey
Thomas, John Runyon. It's for everybody that was there riding and never was able to get it. Today, we win one. Let's go. It's our fucking time. This is our time. I feel like doing a Goonie speech. It's our time here. All right? Let them have theirs out there. This is our time here. All right? Christ. Chester Copperpot. Let's go. Let's go.
Herm Edwards. I mean, come on.
You know what I love about this football team? In every post-game talk they have, there's always like
Wilbur. Concrete Charlie. Oh, Chuck Bed.
One more. Right? We ain't done yet.
No, we ain't.
And that's something they said in the locker room after every win. We ain't done yet. After every goal that you hit before the season starts, win division, what do they say in the locker room? We ain't done yet. Okay? You give home field throughout. What did they say in the locker room? We ain't done yet. You beat the Falcons? We ain't done yet. You beat Minnesota? We're going to Super Bowl. Doug's jacked. And he says, but we ain't done. And they all go, yet. And then we ain't done yet. One more today.
Listen, you couldn't finish them. All right, it was 6, 7,
or the ice cream.
6, 7, 6, 7 round, 6, 7, 8th round fight. They got down, Wentz went down. They got knocked down twice. Nobody's finished them yet.
Nope. How about
why
this?
Start now? Nobody's finished them yet.
Mr. Opportunity himself in the video at the tailgate, Mr. Ryan Knoll. One more time for good luck. All about an opportunity.
Yeah, boy.
Nolly.
No.
Mike's got a question for you, Greg. Mataraki. Greg is so quiet. Is he still mad that Dougie P is going to prove him wrong? Question marks?
No.
You're not mad that Doug's going to prove him wrong?
No, because I don't have him prove him wrong.
He's got the Pats winning.
I
The
have the
kid's
Pats
still in the
winning.
Pats winning. How have we not burned this jersey yet? How has it not happened?
I don't know how. Like I told you last week, right? And I was very clear with you. He went like that.
That was real.
I thought you were giving me a.
No, that was real, people. Fucking guy lit his fist bump, a fire bump.
Let me show you something. So, Prager chiming in, one fucking coach of the year vote. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Kimber Walsh's Jaw is another guy.
Yeah.
That the winner for. But yeah, I mean that's just the. We've just been through a lot. It all ends, boys. It all ends. What do you got?
All
Wolf?
ends.
Oh, Chuck McNarrick, Brian Balding.
I was just
Foles.
laughing at me lighting him. I'm trying to light him on fire.
But I mean, it's just like.
But I'm not wearing that jersey
11,
right now.
11 just he just embodies everything. You know what I mean? Like the guy, just
not wearing that
just who
jersey
he
right
is.
now.
You know what I mean? Just the guy's got one fucking leg.
I got 11 on underneath it.
I pulled back.
He don't want anybody. He don't want anybody to carry his luggage because I would imagine that the Eagles were smart enough to allow somebody to carry his bag. And he said, "Fuck it, I'm going to limp down this fucking plane with a giant bag because that's who I am."
Winner.
It's just, it's awesome.
Worker.
Absolutely
Should have
awesome.
got a scooter.
Worker.
Awesome.
Should have got a scooter. I mean, that's what when you travel, when you're injured, you get the scooter.
Yeah. With the knee up.
Not for a worker.
Oh no, the knee. That's for the
He
Achilles.
probably wants to be on as much as he can, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the ACL is just a pain management thing. I mean, the surgery helped, but you don't even necessarily need the surgery. So, I mean, is that no?
I think you
It
do.
holds it together.
Holds your knee in place. It holds it in place.
I was wondering where he was going with this
I was
because
like, wait, it does
play,
actually hold in
I only
place.
play a doctor on TV, but I was like, it holds it together.
Soaps? You on Stephen A in the morning on the soap?
Say a Holiday Inn
Fucking knee
Express.
bones like this.
I mean, I didn't say a Holiday Inn Express last night. You know?
The DoubleTree the other night.
Where do I have? I have some people. Brian Daly. Wentz is an amazing teammate and leader. He's going to find a way to win even when he's not on the field. Yeah, I love that. Kimberly Wallace says, Kim is cool. Kimberly's too former LOL because people were calling her Kimberly.
What up, Kim?
John Saletti. What up, Johnny? He says, Dynasty ends today.
Let's go.
And I think he said
Let's
earlier.
go, Saletti.
I think he said earlier on up top something that, party at Giuseppe's when they win.
Absolutely.
I think that's what he said. And Mike Parker, new dynasty begins
Willie
today.
can't go to Giuseppe's today.
Steve says Jeff Eagles. Jeff Eagles we're winning it for. Tommy Hutton.
But winning for everybody. Troy
Everybody.
Vincent, Bobby
Taylor.
Taylor,
Just not
the
Ricky
blanket.
Waters.
The
For
Urban
who?
Stopper.
For one? I'm winning for Ricky too. One of them. Screw him.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Ricky-
All of them.
Ricky
For
deserves
everybody,
one,
man.
too.
Clyde Simmons. Mike Golick. We'll throw Mike out there, even though he picked the Patriots. Fucking crumb. What kind of a crumb does that? You're a former Eagle, Mike. You're better than that.
Who picked them?
Golick did.
Did he?
That's JV.
That's crumb.
That's
Yeah,
JV.
it's amateur.
That's crummish.
JV.
That's amateur.
Either that or
You
it
want
might have been his son that picked him.
Yeah, he's-
'Cause the show now is Golick and it's his son, right? Either way.
No, it's him and Wingo. Wings and Wings
And there's
Goals
Mike
or something.
Golick, though, right?
It's
Or is
Mike,
it-
yeah,
or
it's
is it-
Mike, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But
No,
son-
so Golick
But
picked it.
son
His
got
son's
it.
hanging around,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. He got his
Yeah.
foot in the door because of daddy.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Tell Daddy to get his foot in the door.
If Mike picked the fucking pass, that's just
It's crummish.
That's JV.
That's
JV.
crumb.
You
That's
want
a
to be
crumb
that?
move.
You want to be that right on TV? Like, do you think that if somebody if the Patriots won or something, you're like, hey, I was right. Fuck cares, bro.
No one
Fucking
cares.
Look at the fucking
Ride
camera
with
and
your
go,
boys.
Fucking you
Ride
stood
with
it
your
up.
fucking
You're an
boys.
Eagle.
Wouldn't you
You're
rather?
an Eagle.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather
Ride with your boys.
Be
take
wrong.
the dog and be right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Be
wouldn't
the
that make
other-
more
be the other
sense?
side.
Yeah, wouldn't that make more sense to take the dog and be right? Jonathan Griffith says
Tim Houck.
Rodney Pete.
Oh,
We got
Rodney.
Tim Houck. the heat-seeking missile.
Coy Detmer?
Coy Detmer!
Mike McMahon.
I used to love fucking Tim Houck because he would be like cutting wood in Montana, and they'd call him like 2 days before the season, like, Tim, you want to come play special teams and maybe get in a couple plays, hit somebody hard? Yeah, I'll be there. He carries an axe on his shoulder. I'll be there. Fucking man. What a man.
Guys, who's the first player to score today? Always a tough one, right? It's always a tough one.
Zach Ertz. Let's go. Ertz with the first TD.
Robbie said LeGarrette.
Ajayi. Patriots 3, and then the Eagles get the first touchdown. 7-3. Ajayi.
Well, I mean, technically that
Ajayi
would be
breaks one.
Gostkowski, if you want to get technical.
First TD.
No,
I
first
thought he was
TD.
talking
First
about-
TD.
first
First
TD.
TD.
He
First
said
TD.
score.
First TD, Milakovic. Let's go.
Jesus,
Score.
come on, Greg.
I'm going Gronk. Jesus Christ. I'm going to go with your. I'm going with your theory. They're going to go down. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go
digging.
Deion Lewis then. I mean, the Eagles are winning the game. I just think the Patriots might get a little lead. That's all. That's adversity, baby. That's how curses end.
Jay Bird
Everybody's
plus
going to
one.
think at some point in this game
Jay
that
Bird-
we're not going to win this game. At some point today, you're going to think, oh, fuck, and then they're going to fucking
I
put
like
up
this.
24 unanswered.
Jay Bird for 25.
24
or
unanswered.
Or a screen. And something in the 25 range. He breaks one.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Ryan Knowles says this one's for Bobby Hoying.
Oh,
Love it.
Bobby.
The
Montana.
Ohio State.
James Waters said Darby, first player to score. Crum says, I'm
That would be
loving his
crazy.
sweeps. Sweeps on another level today. Love the fire. Mike Park says, running Ricky Waters. Mallory says, recovery from surgery is only 8 weeks. The reason they say 9 to 12 months is because he's susceptible to re-injury, throughout it. Daly says, J-Train. Ryan Brewer says, was Greg almost set on fire a few minutes ago? I'm a
Yes.
few minutes behind. Yes.
Yeah.
And Mike and Mataraki says LeGarrette 1 yard run. I think he had LeGarrette scoring I think he had him scoring twice in this game.
A plunge?
A little LeGarrette plunge.
Polar plunge?
And Lena chiming in, the wife. I'll see real crumbs at the cheesecake tonight. Go watch the game. Yeah, she's right. She's right. I told her anybody in there is a fucking problem. And Richard Yost, Eagles
If you're in there,
31-17.
tip heavily.
That boy, Rich.
Tip heavily.
Yeah, if you're in there, tip aggressively.
I always believe in tipping heavily.
Oh, they don't. Some people are crumbs.
People are huge crumbs, I know.
Sunday at the Cheesecake Factory, it's a tough one.
Close it down. Close
Tough
it 4.
day.
Close it 4. That's just irresponsible. Ownership. And you close it 4.
Yeah, Domino's wanted to know if I was going to work. Yeah, that's funny. That's a joke. I told him straight up, I said, I'll quit. I don't care.
I was just gonna say,
I will literally quit the job.
Here's
I don't
my
care.
1 day notice.
I don't care at all. I'll quit.
I just left. Charles, writing in the ATV Real Sports Talk group, he said, I can barely contain my emotions
Charles
today.
Wagon?
Yeah, they're all racing right now. I found myself hyped 1 second and crying the next.
Jesus.
And the beautiful thing is,
Jesus.
I know I'm not the only one. Don't tell
Well,
me.
you and Matt are actually.
Yeah, I'm not.
Really,
seriously.
you guys need a bunch
Guys,
of
I'm sorry.
tissues. Relax.
Guys,
Didn't
I
even
love
start
you guys.
yet.
I love you guys. Stop fucking crying, all right? Let's man the fuck up one time. Put the
Jesus.
tears away. We're going to win a fucking football game. Why is everybody crying? No crying, no sentimental time right now. We can cry afterwards, all right? You want to be a man? Man can have a couple tears afterwards. We're holding a trophy up. No crying now. All right? Man up.
Pregame-
Let's
Tears
go.
away,
Man up.
Put some beers away.
Pre-game's a little weird.
Put the tears away and put some beers away. Exactly. All right? You don't got to root for the Patriots like this crumb, but you can put some beers away. Let's go.
Beers, not tears. There you go.
Put the tears away, man. No time for that shit. Man up. Let's go. We're coming in here to skin a fucking goat. We're not crying beforehand. We're coming in with a fucking
He thought that
a
was a
pack of
good post.
Indians. We're coming in with our knives out. Oh,
Hey.
wheeling down the fucking mountain. Let's go.
Poor guy thought
Like
that-
Braveheart,
he
we're
thought that
forming
was a
on the
good post.
horizon.
Poor guy thought that was a good post. Sorry.
No,
I
terrible.
wasn't done reading it yet
Terrible
either.
fucking post.
I wasn't done reading
Don't
it.
even read it.
Unless he says I was kidding.
He says,
It's
I'm
your
not.
only chance.
He said, don't tell me that this game means more to anyone else than it does to Philly. That was the end part of it.
That's true. Don't
that's
start
cut off.
crying.
That's it.
It's allowed to be emotional.
No, I don't like it.
It's allowed to be emotional.
I don't like
dude.
it. Man up.
Hashtag
Be a
hold it
man.
in. Hashtag hold it in.
Hashtag be a man.
How's it not being a man?
Hold it
in.
Because you're
You
know,
cry-
you're
you cry
emotional
today?
about this.
You
Did I
cry today?
No, I didn't cry.
You cry today?
I
cry
probably will
today?
after they win.
No, that's
I
what I'm
expected
saying.
that, Rob.
I'm talking- Listen, we're not saying that you
You
can't.
cry at the coach. You squirt a couple after the game when
Yeah,
they're
I
holding
was
a
just gonna
trophy.
say.
Absolutely. Before the game, why are we crying? Let's get pumped the fuck up. I don't want to talk about crying no more. Nobody crying. Let's go.
Crygate.
Yeah.
Crygate.
We're going to win a fucking game. Let's go.
You got to headbutt.
We got to be fucking warriors
Headbutt
today.
a couple walls.
Seriously.
Would you joke?
Run through a wall right now. Why don't you?
Well, I think
Let's
that's what
go.
he's saying. Just back and forth. He's
Okay,
excited.
you know what? Hold his nuts for him.
Sure, I will.
IPs.
I will.
Let's go.
I'll hold.
Roller coaster.
Put the J jersey on and get hype, bro.
Let's go. Let's get hype.
Nick Reed. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fuck that Brady bunch. I love
Absolutely.
that shit. Brian Dale says, I'm crying too from laughing so hard.
Attaboy, Dylan!
Hey, you can do that. You can do that.
That's
You can do that.
acceptable.
John Saletti, have you guys ever wanted a team to win a game as much as this one
No,
today?
never. I don't think ever.
Johnny.
I really don't.
Never.
Like the Phillies, I knew the Phillies. As soon as Tampa won, that they beat Boston.
get
That was
in
like
there,
that was like
yeah.
their World
That
Series.
was the World
I knew the
Series,
Phillies were going to beat Tampa. I wasn't even worried, right? I really wasn't. And that's the only of my lifetime. Syracuse won national championship. I was pumped about that. But it don't compare to the Eagles. No. And today, going against the greatest, I mean. I've never been more hyped and want to win a game more than right now than today. We got to get it done. We have to get it done, and I got a feeling they're going to. My day started bad. I was feeling bad. Now the kid's back on the top of the mountain. He's feeling great. Let's go. I'm about to start screaming like Rocky in Rocky IV. Drago! Let's go.
That is a far cry from when he walked in and losing by 30 tonight.
I did walk in upset. I got pulled over on the way here. They tell me I'm not burning the jersey. I got a little upset. All right, I almost squirted one earlier, and then I manned up like a fucking man does.
They said a few things. They said a few things to him. The guy was upset. We said a few things to him.
Mike Teeny, going with my man Corey Clement, still from yesterday. 2 TDs receiving and rushing. 33-10 Birds. Goat skinned. The fall of the Empire begins tonight.
Let's go.
Interesting, Clement.
And Ryan Knowles, good job, Wills. We're here to fight.
Fucking A.
Mike Parker, 93 Phils. Fuck Joe Carter. Love that. Jarrell, burn that fucking jersey like a bunch of Indians. James Wilder, never in my life have I wanted a win so bad. So hyped. Skin the goat and get that ring. I love it. James, how's the freaking goat? Did you start eating yet? No. He went out and bought goat. He went to like 27 stores.
Takes a while to marinate.
Guy was trying to sell him something else. He goes, nah. Guy was trying to sell him lamb. And he's like, dude, I know the lamb might taste better. We're in the goat today.
Yeah, the thing with the goat is you gotta cook it like 26 hours. Maybe not 26.
Chewy.
But it's a rough lamb.
Well, it makes
Real
sense.
gamey.
You know, to take down a goat is a process.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Need to call up Lecter and find out how to cook it, man. Fuck. Chewy.
Chewy goat.
Chewy goat. We're all waiting for his
That's
answer.
a chewy goat.
Like, oh, it's delicious. I'll send you some. I'm choking.
It can't
Probably
be any
tastes
good.
terrible. Yes.
Can't be any good.
I'm choking. He said,
Lamb's delicious.
He's waiting until they win. Then he chews it. I don't think you should eat it beforehand, James.
It's a
You
sacrifice.
should probably start cooking it now.
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah.
is cooking it.
Just so it's edible after game time.
Eat it raw. Who gives a fuck?
Sacrifice.
It's bigger than
Just
you.
throw it in a crock pot with a bunch of some Jew and some fucking some tomatoes and shit. You'll be all right. Little mirepoix, little Jew. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be edible in 5.
Which Jew?
Like beef
Just
Jew,
gonna leave
beef
it
Jew.
there.
Gotcha.
Well, we're not throwing Jews in.
I
there.
didn't know.
Jesus Christ.
We were
Christ
talking
almighty.
fires.
My
just
God,
gonna
he
leave it there.
said we were talking fires.
earlier.
That's terrible.
I was just going to leave it there.
He
I
goes,
was-
we
I
were
was
talking
curious.
fires.
I was curious myself, but I was just going to let it marinate.
That's what we're telling him to do. We're telling him to let the goat marinate. Let it marinate.
Tea. Boom.
That's it.
I got it.
Let's go, sweep. Fuck.
That's our thing. Dude, fuck, I'm sorry.
Sorry about the Jew comment.
It's our thing.
Sorry, not sorry.
We don't include Tom. He gets mad.
Everybody's been talking fires.
That's great.
I got
We
geeked
were
up for an
talking
oven.
fires.
I got excited about oven talk. Rob saying he's already saw some Super Bowl commercial already, and the Alexa ads are hilarious. This is the first season in a while since 04 I don't give a fuck about the Super Bowl commercials. Right? Like when your team's playing, that's like the things like the prop bets and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, nobody gives a fuck.
I'll be running to take
Like,
a
you know what I mean?
piss.
When you're playing, yeah, it's funny.
When we get together with our friends, we always throw like a buck up when we know commercial coming up. Who's got the first one? We go car, Doritos, and all throw bucks on the floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. And at this point, you're like, no, game time.
I'm usually locked into prop bets. I'm usually locked into fucking block pools.
Yeah.
You know, worried about the commercials, stuff like that. Worried about dips, which I'm still worried about dips. Don't get me wrong, okay? I go to a party for dips alone. I need to know what dips will be there before I attend your Super Bowl party. There better be buffalo chicken, okay? There better be the sourdough. The fucking shit with the sourdough bread is the bowl. Oh, give me a little spinach dip. You want to get that one going? You want to throw a couple more around? We'll take all the
He
dips. I'm a
messaged
dip
24
man.
parties and sends out the criteria needed if you want him.
I was
if you
invited
want
to
him
4. I
attend.
asked what kind of dips we're gonna have on all 4.
He already told you.
Okay.
He already told you.
I
last
need
week.
dips. Now that being said, I'm still gonna entertain the dips.
He's fucking
I'm
telling
not
people.
doing anything else. All right. I don't
He's
care
telling
about block
people-
pools.
He's telling people
I
he
don't care
won't
about
show up
nothing.
over a dip.
He already told people last week if you had a party last week, 2 weeks ago, you better fucking have another one.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. If you had one for the Vikings game, you better be having one today.
All right, here's a great
And
question
there better
for
be
you.
some good dips there.
Here's a great question. I want to vote on this. I want the people to vote in too. So, first game of the year, I went over to my buddy Steve Shaw's watch the game against the Redskins. They won. All right. He wants me to come over today for Super Bowl party. Blah blah blah. And I would love to be there. Okay. But I've been dominant at home. Been dominant. And I can't. Like, I would love to go over, tons of food,
Crowd's good
great
here.
time. It's gonna be a great time, lots of laughs and shit.
You feel comfortable here. Crowd's good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mike Kelly actually texted me
Noise.
too.
No weather.
Yeah.
Mike Kelly texted me too, and he was like, "What are you doing for the game?" I said, "Well, where'd you watch the last one at?" He said, "Home." I said, "Well, where'd you watch the one before that?" I said, "Jay's." I said, "Go back to Jay's." All right, go to Jay's. Like, you can come if you want, but things have been working for me. So the vote is: do I stay where I'm at, where I've won, or do I go to the Super Bowl party?
Well, can I?
Does your
can I-
defense travel? I mean,
I don't know.
you know?
We're
Can
gonna
I elaborate?
too late in the year to find out. Sweeps.
What if you go beforehand and you make it back for kickoff, so you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
The kid's bird killing. We should be goat skinning.
So go over there
I
like
like that.
4, eat some
I
food,
like
and come
that.
back.
Yeah.
I like that. See, that's how I'm going to run with it, too. I'm probably going to stop. After here, I'm going to stop 2 places, and then I'm going to decide where I'm going to watch.
Get some dips.
Of
some
course.
chips.
Of course.
Get some wingage.
Yeah.
Fill your belly.
Fill your belly.
You go home,
and
take
then
a
come
take a
home.
home game shit.
Yep.
And you're ready to go.
Absolutely.
Take
All
your
right, nobody
pre-gamer.
likes doing away games anyway.
Take your pre-gamer,
Yeah.
and then you're good.
That could be your excuse to leave, too. I'm just going to
No,
go
I
home.
got-
I'm
I
going to go
got-
home, drop a deuce.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
And then you're like, it just felt so comfortable here. I couldn't leave.
I only like my home bathroom.
Absolutely.
Oh, I am a fan.
Everyone's a fan of the home bathroom.
Ralphie D said, "Don't you goddamn leave."
Ralphie!
Ryan saying, "Don't leave the house, Tom. Party after." Drew. And Darrell said, "Tom, I'm in the same boat, and I'm staying home." The people were talking. I mean, the masses have came in. Jeremy
Votes are
Beelin.
in.
It's like Justin Timberlake is playing at halftime. Who cares? What are we talking about, Jeremy? We talking about halftime shows? Eagles are on.
Talking about how we don't care.
Of course
Oh,
he
no,
is.
so he's saying about the
Of course he
halftime.
is.
No, he's saying about the halftime and dips, like, fuck all the other
Yeah.
shit. The Eagles are on. That's what he's getting
Yeah,
to.
no, we don't
care.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got him. I
No,
got him.
but you care about dips though.
We do care about dips.
Ryan-
But they're right here while you're watching the game. There's no movement. All I got to do is go like this. And if you're not getting the chip,
No movement.
that's the
Well,
scoop.
less is
If you're
more.
not getting the
Less is more.
PSA from a
warning.
fat guy, okay?
4-minute
If you're
warning.
not getting the
4-minute
Tostito
warning.
scoops, what are you doing with your life? They're literally little bowls for each person to dip. Each chip is your own individual bowl. Why would you not buy them? I don't understand it. I don't get it.
And they're delicious.
They're phenomenal.
They're better
If you
than
buy
regular.
regular Tostitos, kill yourself.
Hashtag heavy talk.
Hashtag fat side.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay? This isn't by accident.
Ryan said he
a
spit out
body
his,
of work right
Ryan said he spit out his water earlier.
It's a body of work.
I assume that was your dip rant. If I had to guess. Noel say, stay where you're at. You played for the most superstitious coach ever. You know how this works. And he's
Absolutely.
right.
Ice
And he's
cream,
right.
baby. Ice
I'm
cream.
Mr. Superstition. Stephen Monroe. What's up, fellas? What up, Steve?
What up, Steve?
Now it's time to rock. Mike Parker, I'm going to get settled down and zone out for a bit. Later, fellas. Later, Mike. Thanks
Let's
for joining,
go.
brother.
Thanks for
And we're
tuning
winding
in.
down ourselves.
Yeah, we're winding it down ourselves. Exactly.
Where's the Chrome? I thought Chrome. Yeah, Chrome. I just put you fellas on the big screen in the
Chromie!
living room. He says, fuck NFL Network, ESPN in the dial. A2D is the best in the damn business. No agenda. Love it.
No notes.
Lenny Robinson talking about hoagie dips.
Lenny!
Hoagie dip.
Hoagie dips
Hoagie
are
dip.
for it.
Len, hoagie dip's a good one.
Hoagie trays are
Absolutely.
given. You know, if you're not hoagie traying, you're a problem. Like, that's an easy one. First thing, hoagie tray.
Better be
like the
hoagie
first
tray.
party, you're
Hoagie tray,
building
nugget-
out
nugget
your
tray,
building out your
maybe.
team, building out your party team
Chick-fil-A
is the
tray.
hoagie
I
tray.
usually try to take one just for myself.
Well, you gotta get that on Saturdays. That's a lot of sitting around.
Yeah, you
You get it on Saturday, you warm it up on Sunday.
Yeah,
They tell you how. They give you a little note.
Hey, It works for you.
I mean, you can't get nothing about these two. Especially not any grub.
We're talking
I
about,
love
talking
a
about
hoagie
food.
tray.
Talking about food. I mean,
I do love a hoagie tray.
Ryan says agree to disagree. Brought to you by Tostitos Scoops.
hey, hit me up. Tell Tostitos to hit me up. I will sell the shit out of Tostitos scoops. I'm telling you. I don't understand.
We will eat
That should be their
every
commercial.
show.
It should just be, oh, guess what? You don't even have to have a bowl for your dip because each chip is its own individual fucking bowl. And just eat away. Have fun. There it is. Let's go.
That's it.
No agenda. Just your own
No
bowl.
agenda.
Just your own
Watch
bowl.
the Eagles win a Super Bowl while you're eating Tostitos fucking scoops. Let's go.
In your own bowl.
In your own bowl?
One bite of deliciousness. That's it.
That's all it is.
2 bites because you don't sell out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're not sellouts. You do 2 bites.
Oh, well, we're not Barstool. That's for sure.
Yeah, 2 bites.
Scumbags.
Yeah, cockroaches. Sleeping with employees, sleeping shit under the rug on your pregnant wife.
Why don't you move to New York? They're Mr. New England, but they all moved to New York.
Yeah, sell out.
Sell out. El Prez sell out, walking around with his tight ass pants, cheering for Brady to kiss his kid. Fuck you.
You heard him.
What did he say about that?
He actually was pretty good. He was like, you never know.
He's the only one I
He's
like,
like Brazil's a weird place. See, I'm all.
He said Brazil's a weird
I'll
place.
trash him on
Did
this
he say
because
that?
he
Did
said
he
he's
say
like, you never know
Brazil's
with Brazil. She's Brazilian. Guess what though? That's not her kid. That's his kid with Bridget Moynihan.
yeah,
so
yeah,
you're
yeah.
fucking wrong already, El Prez. Get a fucking clue. Number one, I knew that, and I don't even like Tom Brady. Fucking over there kissing cousins. All right.
I like how he points at Greg
But
every
he was,
time. Like,
oh.
I don't like
But
Tom
so
Brady.
anyway, fucking, he's like, he was like, son, maybe Brady French is his kid. That's what he does. Each family's different. Is what's going on. And I was just like, the fact you're trying to justify this
Yes.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, you're spinning
Ridiculous.
it. You're spinning it. You're trying to
Don't
switch
you
the narrative
spin it.
around
Don't
that.
you spin it.
Oh, well, Brazil's, sexual play.
No.
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 My
No.
aunt.
That
my,
kiss was weird as fuck.
my-
There's no
my-
other way around it.
My aunt and my uncle married my mom's brother, his wife, okay? She's from Europe, you know what I mean? Czech Republic and like that. I think nothing's different. Like she
Mail
doesn't-
order?
But she doesn't like. Well, she is 20 years younger than him. He fucking lucked out.
Mail order.
But the point is
I know
that she doesn't like, there's no overly doing things. Like, she kisses her kid like any normal fucking person kisses their kid. You know what I mean? So I don't buy in like, oh, well, that's a different culture. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Nobody kisses their kid like that.
No one.
And if you should, you can get locked up immediately.
No one.
All right, you and Larry Nassar should do a bid together.
No one
Kiss your
kisses
fucking
their
kid like
I
that.
was just gonna say that's just like fucking agreeing with Larry and saying that's how you fucking treat injuries. That's not how you treat injuries.
Like his lawyer
Fuck
trying to
outta
spin
here.
it. Like his lawyer trying to spin it. Like, well, some of these things, take a little poking and all that. Like a lawyer, like shut the fuck up. All right, you already got paid, bitch. All right, you already got sentenced. Now you're gonna come back out and keep talking.
Hold on. Just get off the Super Bowl for 1 second, because you're trying to tell me that he tried saying that he was diddling the kids because that was part of their treatment.
The practice, yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yep, I swear to
that
God.
that was his justification.
No, that was the lawyers.
Oh my God.
That was the lawyers.
Oh
which
my
was
God.
Probably from him.
Why
yeah.
haven't they burned that motherfucker yet? They should let that dad through.
No, I agree.
Be a little slower.
Be a little slower to get on that one. Maybe 2 hits. Then you
Tie
get
your
him.
shoe. Tie your
Seriously.
shoe one time.
And if
He
I'm the
had
cop,
him,
I'm
too.
patting him on the back.
He had him too.
Oh, yeah.
He should have
he
never
was
stopped.
close.
Yeah,
he should
yeah,
have just launched his
should've
body.
jumped over the
yeah.
table.
Yeah,
That'd been great.
Yeah.
I love it. I would have been the same
Tie
boat,
your
dude.
shoe
I
one
don't
time.
love it like I don't. You know what I mean? But like I love like the thing he asked. Can I just get a minute with him? Like, please, Judge. And she's like, I can't do that. And she was almost like, ha ha. Like,
Yeah,
I know
like
I know
a
you
joke,
need it.
yeah.
Like, I know you need it.
Yeah.
I understand what you need, but I can't. I legally can't give you a minute with him. And he's like, fuck, I'm gonna go get a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna take that minute.
And what really got me was, you hear his daughters crying as he's getting, on top of him. The judge didn't press any charges. She said that she's not going to,
And even the
and
cops,
rightfully so.
And even the deputies.
They got to do what they got to do.
But they were like, "Hey, just calm down." Even
Like,
they
we're not
were-
trying to be
yeah,
tough
they
with
weren't,
you, yeah.
They weren't trying to be over aggressive with them.
They all know, dude.
Yeah.
They all understand it.
Bottom line,
Everybody
fuck
gets
him.
it.
Anybody with a
Burn in
fucking
hell.
clue,
Burn
and
in
is
hell,
a normal
Larry.
human being,
Burn in hell,
gets that.
That's
Yeah,
it.
hopefully he just gets passed around the jail like a
Yeah.
peace pipe, and then somebody kills him.
That's
Michael Taylor, the realest talk in sports, right here. A2D.
What up, Mike?
I'm a nervous wreck, but I believe in this team. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's a great comment, Mike, because, yeah, dude, we're programmed to be nervous about
We're
this.
all nervous.
Okay?
We're facing
But
the 2 goats. We're nervous.
Believe was the word I loved about it. But he
But I'm
believes
feeling
in this
good.
team. This
Feeling good.
team has overcame everything. They make you believe. Like Sweet talked about earlier, this is real. I mean, everything they're talking about Super Bowl week's real. This is a real team. These guys really care about the other guy. And that's what's special about it. Really special about it. Jarrell, back to the jersey burn. You guys should do that. Burn what he said. You guys should do that to burn the jersey, jump the table, and start the fire.
They're at least gonna put the sweat. They're gonna torque the sweatshirt when I leave, so we're good.
Jeremy B1 says, my girl is making cheeseburger deluxe dip. It's amazing.
It sounds amazing.
That does sound amazing.
I don't know what's in that, but it sounds great. Sure, there's cheese and burger, and I'm fine with that.
Deluxe.
Yeah.
Like we said, everybody enjoy yourself and
Cool little pickle in there, probably.
get her done on the field.
Yeah,
Let's execute.
Mataraki. Wilson had me laughing my fucking ass off in the shower. I guess he's listening as he's getting ready, and he goes,
It's a little strange, but
no,
all
but
right.
I know.
A little weird.
Well, no, he's a pounder too. Like he'll pound.
Pound what?
He'll put a bullet down.
You just said he's in the shower.
He'll pull a bullet down.
He's in the shower naked. You're like,
He'll pound. He'll drink beer.
I know that. I understand.
I understand what you're trying to put it on me. I'm not the fucking one in the shower,
I
asshole.
didn't say you
All
were
right?
weird.
No, I see where you two
told
are
me
that he's a
going. No,
pounder.
you fucking idiots just want to do this to me.
Tom, you
just want to do this. You just want to do this. Every opportunity.
You said
you guys
you-
search for him. You guys are just fucking
Did you
searching.
not say he's a pounder? He's
just-
in the
you guys
shower
are searching.
and he's a pounder.
You guys are
I don't
searching.
know.
What'd he say?
Right away, I don't go
What'd
to
he say?
beer.
What'd he
Right
say?
away, I don't
What'd
go
he
to
say?
beer. I don't think beer when you say shower and pounding.
Well, if you guys listen to
Tom's
if you listen to the rest of it, because I wasn't done.
It's either
Sorry.
prison or self motivation.
You assholes just want to do that. You just like doing this to me. You find anything. You guys are little rats.
I gotta,
You hear what he said? You hear what he said?
You make it so easy. dude.
I know, I do. I say a lot of words throughout the day. This shit's going to come out ass backwards sometimes.
Unfortunately, I gotta get going.
So, before you leave, we can clarify what Mike's saying here.
All right. He's totally
He
close.
said he put the tears away and put some beers away.
That a boy.
Classic.
All right.
Tears away and beers away. That a boy. That a
That's
boy.
all.
There we go.
I'm not confirming or denying alcohol in the shower or pounding. And if he is pounding in the shower, good for fucking him. While listening, that's fucking classy. Classy. Teach her the right way. Bring her up the right way from behind. You hear them, guys?
Jesus Christmas.
I figured it was a solo mission.
Yeah.
Big day.
I mean, it's early. It's early.
Pocket
say
number.
Especially since you were just crying.
He did say,
That's an instant fucking panty puller upper. You
See,
gotta hang in there, Michael. Hang in there. We love you. Hang in there.
he says shower beers rule,
right,
by the
all
way.
right, there it is.
And Kimberly Wallace, pounder, she's crying. And Steve Monroe, in the shower, LOL, dedication. That is dedication. That is,
To everything.
everybody's fucking
Yourself,
dying right now.
your craft,
I didn't,
yourself.
Mike, I'm
everything.
sorry. I didn't mean you were pounding in the shower. That's not where I was going. I meant you
I
pounding
mean,
beers.
I mean, we got half the guys on the station can't tune in, and Mike's in the shower.
Get her
Dedication.
down. Get her down.
Don't tell me you can't listen. Don't tell me. Chrome's got us on the big screen.
Yeah, we're on
and
TV.
Mike's in the goddamn shower.
Mike's in the shower
We're
pounding.
fucking winning.
We're off the
Show's
rails.
off the rails.
It's always off the rails.
It happens.
That's why we're the fucking best. You can go
can't-
listen to this shit dial. You
You
want
can't
to
drive
stay
this
on
thing-
the rails all the
this-
time.
This thing doesn't drive straight, Jarrell.
Kimberly's saying don't leave. Maybe sleep leaves and we go another
I
10
have
for the
to.
people.
I apologize. I got to go get my daughter.
Bigger things.
Yes.
Bigger things.
But listen, this has been the best. So you guys keep doing
Yo.
it. Good luck tonight.
I don't
Let's
like
fucking
it.
go.
Nobody better?
I'm fucking
I know.
again.
Let's go.
Fucking
Let's
again.
go. Let's go.
Again?
Let's
You
go.
guys-
Let's
You guys
go.
had to fucking sneak one in on the
Listen,
way
I
out?
wasn't
Make sure
above
you guys
you.
think one
Make
out?
sure you burn this. Burn it. Put it in the trash can.
Burn it.
I made this at 7 a.m. Look, I channeled my inner fucking Belichick. Look, sleeveless. Pats rule. Fuck off, Pats.
We're gonna burn
that.
it.
All right, boys.
We'll burn
enjoy
that.
yourself.
Sweet.
Robbie.
Later, big dog.
Spinning on a day when those guys left like that, too. I'll leave like that.
Steve Monroe goes, Sandusky and Nasser dropping soap for Mike. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. That's a Is it tough?
I think we can probably wind it.
probably rewind it. What'd you
No,
say?
I think we can wind it down.
Oh, yeah, we're winding. We're winding.
We'll go burn this hoodie though. We'll try to convince somebody on the couch. Let's burn the jersey. Too.
I'm thinking, you know what
I
I'm
don't think it's
thinking?
gonna happen.
What I'm thinking about this game is I look at their defense, and I think we can expose them. I know they played better down the stretch, and they put more together, but they're outside of the secondary. Like, who in that front seven is like, whoa, right? Think about it. Like, who in the front seven, like, puts fear into you?
They just went and got James Harrison because they can't get to the quarterback, and James Harrison's fucking 46.
Well, Flowers has been their best defensive lineman.
Yup.
And he lines up on the left side or the right side across from Big V.
Got to win.
So that's the big matchup that I know they're looking at, and
That's
obviously
fine.
that's the big
Everson,
matchup.
I think Everson Griffin's way better than him, and Big V handled him.
No, you're absolutely right.
So, let's go.
There's no question about it.
Yeah, he's a little bit better.
But that's the matchup that I think is going to be key to see if Flowers, because he is over the last couple games he has been able to get pretty much where he's won it previously.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I just think we have a great O line and we have a great D line. I know I said this earlier. I'm gonna say it again for people that weren't watching then. We have a better O line than their D line. We got a better D line than their O line. The game's won in the trenches. Let's just fucking pound this team.
All right, let's do this real quick, and then we'll end it. Okay, real quick. So I'm gonna just go over position groupings. Okay, so let's go O line, Eagles.
Oh yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Wide receiving core,
Eagles. I go Eagles.
Eagles. Tight end, we'll give it to them.
Okay.
Not by a lot.
No, I'll give them.
We'll give it to them.
Our
Quarterback.
tight ends are good though.
Quarterback, we'll give it to them.
We'll give them.
Okay, so that's 2-2. Running backs, you got to go us. I think. I just do.
No,
I think you do.
Yeah.
It's deeper. They're better. I think a little more proven as a whole groupings. So I'll go there. So 3-2 on the offensive side of the football, right? All right. Swing over to defense. D line, us.
Yeah.
Linebackers, to me, it's us.
Yeah.
I'd say it's us. I think linebackers is closer, but I think it's us.
I think it's us. And secondary,
D-line's way us.
I think secondaries might be patched.
I gave them a little edge just because they have a couple Pro Bowlers back there that are vets. That's
I don't
all.
even know if they are. If it is the Pats,
I'm giving it to them because
I'll give it to them, but I don't know if it is.
That's all. Like, I like our young guys, but they're just a little more proven, so I'll give them that little edge.
Right.
That's all. So at the end of it, it was 3-2 on the offensive side of the football. All right. Defense 4-2. Linebackers 5-2. So it's 5-3. Came out to 5-3.
Yeah.
And
if you want to roll special, even if you want to give them special teams, that's 5-4. And we still got the lead.
Yeah.
And then coach is them.
Well, here he goes.
I mean, this year, though, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah, but
I'll give them coach.
You have to give them coach.
I'll give them
can't
coach.
Not. You can't.
But is
not
special
give them
teams
coach.
them though?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are we sure?
They have a better. They have a better kicking game overall.
Do we? Do they? Why? I don't think he's been the same guy as usual this year. Gostkowski. He's missed a lot of field goals this year.
Well, and they have a better punter. Their special teams is better.
All right. I don't know if I agree. I don't give a fuck. I think we're just going to beat them. Let's go. I think our O-line is way better than their D-line, and our D-line is way better than their O-line. That's the two big matchups to me.
Well, no, you're absolutely right there.
I'll give you special teams, and I'll even give you secondary. But I feel like those are the two big matchups, and we dominate both of them heavily. I think heavily. I think linebackers is pretty tight, but we have a way better D-line, and we have a way better O-line.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get it.
No, I agree.
Let's get after them.
I mean, you talk about the guy who bets, right? The guy who always studies, college games and all that. And where does he always start? He always starts on the line. So to me,
my guy's an O-line guy.
This game's won in the trenches, like I said, for the last two games in the playoffs. I need to hear 91's name a million times today. Like he's a fucking quarterback.
Absolutely. I want him to get right through the line.
Earn all $100 million and flat out fucking dominate today. Listen, I'm guaranteeing another one. We're winning this fucking football game. We're going to be on Broad Street. The curse ends. And just all the demons are lifted. Finally. The wait ends. Say 10 o'clock, 10:30 tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe 11. Whatever time. It don't fucking matter. But it ends. I got to thank all the family out there tuning in. If you're just tuning in late, the show stays up on Facebook.
Family
stays
talk.
up on YouTube.
Good
stays
stuff.
up everywhere on the site. And go back and watch it. Get hyped up again. We had a fucking blast in here. Tons of laughs. What we do. All right, we're different. We want to be different. We want to give you a different style of sports talk. All right, family talk. Have fun with it. All right, this is what it's about. Sports is fun. Right? We're diehards about it, but we can have fun with it too. The dial sucks. We're the best in the fucking business. All right? We put everybody on goddamn notice over these last 3 weeks. Big boys are coming.
Tonight.
Yeah.
The dogs are coming.
Tonight we finally stand atop the Mount Rushmore of the NFL for the first time in our franchise history with a Super Bowl title. Let's fucking go. Tonight's our night. Let's go. Everybody better be pumped up. Let's go.
The curse
Tonight
of
is our
Lombardi.
night.
The curse of Lombardi ends tonight. You think God and Vince aren't upstairs talking? God's saying, dude, I let the Cubs get off the hook. I let the Red Sox get off the hook. God's a fucking realist. Let's be real. All right? And Vince is a realist, too, and he's probably a good guy, and he's Italian. Come on, Vinny. We need this. All right? You two are talking upstairs. End it. Skin and goats. All right, I'm going to read a couple more comments, and we're out. Steve Monroe, Bry, when the Eagles win, I expect a text, brother. Lena, what up, baby? Great show, boys. Thanks, Len.
Thanks, Len.
Michael Taylor, play of the game. We are better in all three phases. Gronk and Brady are the only places they win. Maybe secondary, but I'll still take our guys. Minus BF ref stuff. We got this W. Love it, Steve. Jarrell, burn that jersey. Let's go, Wilson. Do it. Dilly. Steve Monroe, Dilly fucking Dilly. Jeremy Bewan, we match up way better on all sides of the ball. It's ridiculous. Eagles, BJ Jarrett, great job, boys. BJ, don't get to driving school in the driving videos.
Yeah.
I mean, how fitting is that?
It is
How
clutch.
fitting is that?
Pretty clutch right there.
Chrome, thank you guys for an awesome show. That got me pumped. Hashtag it, Family Talk.
Family talk.
And Stephen Monroe, the comments on the book, break out the Crisco. And Chris Didana outcoach, outmatch. He's a fool, right?
Yeah,
he's a hater.
He's a Pat guy.
Ah, of course.
Foolish Demon's been all over him.
And he's trying to say you played Minnesota with Case Keenum. Bro. Hey, bro. Look, can I tell you something? You played fucking Jacksonville with Blake fucking Bortles. Stop talking, because you're an idiot now. You're an idiot. Case Keenum's better than Blake Bortles. Real talk. We're out. The best in the business. The worldwide leader of real talk. The bad boys of sports talk. Family talk. Listen, we love
Bringing it home
every
for Jerome tonight.
single one of you guys out there. Comment.
Yes,
Ladies,
thank you,
comment.
thank you.
You drive the show. You're part of the show. This is why we're different than everybody else. All right, everybody out there, you're part of the A2D fam. Obviously, Eagles Nation. Let's go. 0-0. All we ask for an opportunity. We getting that opportunity today, and we're hoisting Lombardis. Let's fucking go,
Let's
boys.
fucking go.
Let's
Let's
fucking
go.
go. Robbie,
advantage of
on the
opportunities.
1-2.
Let's go.
Thanks for producing. Even though he's a Cowboys fan, he came down, he trekked down, he soaked it up today, even though he fucking hated every minute of it, I'm sure. But that's why he's a winner. Thank you all again for Tom Arnone, Nick Del Gozzo, Brian Wilson, Greg Mwakovic, Robbie Pove on the 1s and 2s, Stickman, Obi, 700 level, bringing it hot today. All the A2D fam chiming in, everybody else chiming in.
Yep.
We love you.
Let's get this
This is
W.
what happens tonight.
Let's get this
is what happens
W tonight, baby.
It's
Let's
over.
go.
The dealer. It's done. I'm all out. I'm all out. That's what happens. Curse ends. Thank you, Vinny. We out.
Folks, Bob Mannery here, and you're listening to Agree to Disagree, the flagship, only on A2D Radio. Uncle Sweeps, Nick Del Gozzo, the legendary Brian Wilson, and the fucking man himself, Tom Arnone. These three guys from Jersey bringing you real talk with no agenda. You don't like them? Tough shit. It's their show, and they're going to say whatever the hell they goddamn want.